You asked me once what I like about us. I gave some bad answers, something about being comfortable. You said, that's romantic. I said, you know what I mean, and spent the next 10 minutes trying to explain what comfort means to me. It's knowing I can call you with nothing interesting to say. It's knowing if I'm tired you won't take the quiet the wrong way. It's laughing at the same story even when you know the end. It's not needing every moment to convince me we're still good again. I like how you know which version of me walked through the door. The one who wants to talk or the one who needs a little more time before I make a sentence that actually sounds like mine. You never make me hurry, and somehow that saves time. I like who I am beside you, a little less concerned with being right, a little more willing to say I missed you first at night. You don't make life perfect, that's not why I keep you near. You just make the good days better and the harder ones less weird. I'm glad it's you at the end of the day. Glad it's you who knows me this way. Out of everybody I could have ended up close to, I'm glad it's you. We've had our awkward moments, we've misunderstood a few. We both said nothing's wrong when clearly something wasn't true. But we got better at returning before the distance got too wide. Better at saying that one hurt without making someone pick a side. Maybe that's not exciting in the way people write it down, but I think there's something beautiful about knowing how to come back around. Not because we're scared of losing, not because we have to stay, because after every honest look we still like choosing this each day. I'm glad it's you when nothing special happens. Glad it's you when everything gets loud. Glad it's you for all the little reasons I never thought would matter till they mattered this much. I'm glad it's you. No perfect explanation, just something that keeps feeling more obvious with time. If somebody asked me what I like about us now, I'd say I'm glad it's you. Tomorrow we'll probably wake up and argue over something small. You'll say I took the good pillow, I'll say you started it all. We'll make coffee, lose our keys, forget whatever we were mad about, and somewhere in that ordinary morning I'll remember what I mean now. Love doesn't always enter with the door flying open wide. Sometimes it gets familiar before you notice it arrive. Then one day somebody asks you why this person feels like home, and you realize every little answer has been sitting there all along. So here's my better answer if you ever ask again. I like the way you know me and still keep wanting to know more. I like the way we change without making change a threat. I like that after all this time you can still surprise me yet. I like your laugh, your timing, the way you say my name. But more than any little thing, I like the life we make. Not perfect, not finished, not something I would trade. I'm glad it's you. That's what I should have said. I'm glad it's you at the end of the day. Glad it's you who knows me this way. Out of everybody I could have ended up close to, I'm glad it's you. I'm glad it's you when nothing special happens. Glad it's you when everything gets loud. Glad it's you for all the little reasons like about us? I know the answer now. I'm glad it's you. I almost didn't answer. It was later than you usually call. Then I saw your name, and something in me didn't mind at all. You said, hey, are you busy? I said, not really, what's up? You said, nothing important. Then we both knew that wasn't why you called. It's been a little while since we talked without a reason. Not because something happened. Life just got good at getting busy. You moved, I changed jobs, our schedules stopped lining up, and somewhere in the middle we got used to less of us. Glad you called, I didn't know I missed this. Glad you called, your voice still feels familiar. Nothing heavy, nothing wrong. I just forgot how easy we could talk. Glad you called. You told me about your apartment, the neighbor with the loud TV. I told you I'm still terrible at keeping anything green. You said some things never change. I said apparently neither do your jokes. Then it felt like no time passed, and also like we both had grown. You asked if I was happy. I said yeah, most days I am. I asked you the same question. You got quiet and said I think I am. There was something in your answer, not sad, just more sincere. And I remembered how you always took a little time to get there. I'm glad you called tonight, even if nothing comes from it. Glad we still know how to make an hour disappear. I don't need a reason why you thought of me right then. I'm just glad you did. Glad you called again. Maybe some people never leave completely. Maybe they just live somewhere easy in your memory. No need to pull the past apart. No need to make it more. I'm just glad you called. Yeah, you said you might be nearby sometime later in the month. I said then let me know. You said yeah, I'd like that. No rush, no strange silence, no hidden meaning I could find. Just a small plan sitting there, and somehow that felt nice. Maybe we'd get coffee, maybe we'd talk for half a day. Maybe we'd realize the phone was better and go our separate ways. I don't need to decide it before anything begins. I like that seeing you can just be something good again. There was a time I couldn't hear your name without wondering what it meant. Now I can hear your voice and let the moment be exactly what it is. That's a relief, that's a gift, that's a version of moving on when nothing has to disappear. For you to know you've still moved forward. Glad you called, I didn't know I missed this. Glad you called, your voice still feels familiar. Nothing heavy, nothing wrong. I just forgot how easy we could talk. Glad you called. I'm glad you called tonight, even if nothing comes from it. Glad we still know how to make an hour disappear. I don't need a reason why you thought of me right then. I'm just glad you did. Glad you called again. Maybe some people never leave completely. Maybe they just live somewhere easy in your memory. No need to called. You said I'll let you sleep. I said yeah, probably should. Then neither one of us hung up for another minute. Glad you called. I could get used to good like this. Your hand in mine, no second guess. You say my name and something hits. Yeah, I could get used to good like this. No big promise, no big scene. Just you standing close to me. Maybe simple's what I missed. I could get used to good like this. You came over with your hair still wet. Said you almost stayed home instead. Now you're laughing on my kitchen floor like you've been here 100 times before. I don't wanna make it something heavy. I don't need to know where this is heading. All I know is every little thing feels easier when you're next to me. You steal a bite right off my plate and tell me that I'm running late. I should be annoyed, but look at me, I'm smiling like it's nothing. Maybe I was making love too hard. Maybe it can start right where we are. No dramatic line, no perfect kiss, just something real enough to miss. I get used to good like this. Your hand in mine, no second guess. You say my name and something hits. Yeah, I could get used to good like this. No big promise, no big scene. Just you standing close to me. Maybe simple's what I missed. I could get used to good like this. Good like this. I don't wanna rush it. Good like it. Good like this. But I kinda love it. You leave your sunglasses by the door, then come back saying one thing more. We keep finding reasons not to go, like neither one of us wants to say it though. You ask what I'm doing Friday night, I act casual, say I might be free. You laugh because you know I'm lying. Friday's yours if you want me. I'm done pretending I'm too cool to care about the little moves, the way you lean into my side when somebody walks by. I get used to good like this. Your hand in mine, no second guess. You say my name and something hits. Yeah, I could get used to good like this. No big promise, no big scene. Just you standing close to me. Maybe simple's what I missed. I could get used to good like this. If tomorrow changes everything, at least tonight was what I needed. But the way you're looking back at me makes me think you're not leaving. So don't make it complicated. Don't make me explain it. Come a little closer. We already know. Good like this. I don't wanna rush it. Good like this. Good like this. But I kinda love it. Good like this. No reason to fight it. Good like this. Good like this. Yeah, I kinda like it. I could get used to good like this. Your hand in mine, no second guess. You say my name and something hits. Yeah, I could get used to good like this. No big promise, no big scene. Just you standing close to me. Maybe simple's what I missed. I could get used to good like this. Stay another minute. We don't have to name it. If it feels this easy, maybe that's enough. I could get used to good like this. You said I know I don't say it as much as maybe I should. I thought you meant something serious, so I stopped what I was doing. Then you said I like having you here more than I know how to explain. I laugh because somehow that sounded exactly like your way. You're not big on speeches. You don't turn feelings into scenes. You show up with coffee when you know I barely slept. You remember small details I don't remember telling you. And when my week gets strange, you're usually the first one checking in. Good to know, good to hear it. You don't have to make it perfect for me to believe it. Good to know you feel it too. Funny how a simple sentence can change the whole room. like the way you don't make promises fast. You said I learned the hard way. Words are easy if the actions don't last. That's probably why I trust you, even when you're not expressive. You've been saying what you feel in about 100 other methods. Still I won't pretend it didn't feel good hearing it out loud. There's something different about the thing you know, becoming something you can count. I said for what it's worth, I like having you here too. You smiled and said good, like we had just completed some impossible things. Good to know I'm not the only one. Good to know you think about us when I'm gone. I don't need a grand confession, I don't need a bigger show, but every now and then say what I already know. It's good to know where your heart has been. Good to know you're choosing this again. You can say it in your own way, you don't have to make it glow. I just like hearing what your actions already show. Later we went walking, no destination, no big plan. You reached for me like you've done 100 times, and I noticed it again. All the little ways a person becomes part of your day, without some giant turning point, without anybody making a claim. You asked what I was thinking, I said I'm trying not to make this deep. You said that's never a good beginning. I said fine, I think I'm happy. You squeezed my hand, said me too. There it was again, another simple, honest answer, doing more than any perfect sentence could. Maybe we don't need to say everything every time we feel it. Maybe love can live in bringing food and staying when it's inconvenient. But words still matter, even small ones, even awkward ones, even late. Sometimes hearing I'm here with you makes an ordinary day feel changed. So say it when you mean it, I'll do the same. No performance, no pressure, just a little truth with my name. Good to know, good to hear it. You don't have to make it perfect for me to believe it. Good to know you feel it too. Funny how a simple sentence can change the whole room. It's good to know I'm not the only one. Good to know you think about us when I'm gone. I don't need a grand confession, I don't need a bigger show, but every now and then say what I already know. It's good to know where your heart has been. Good to know you're choosing this again. You can say it in your own way, you don't have to make it glow. I just like hearing what your actions already show. Say it small, say it true. I like this, I like you. Nothing more, nothing forced. Good to know that's all you said. I like having you here. I said good to know and stayed.
You keep leaving things here, like you plan on coming back. A charger by the bedroom, your favorite cap beside my bag. I used to put them by the door so you'd remember on your way. Now I barely even notice, cause there's always another day. You know the code downstairs, you know what food I never order. You know I hate when people call when they could send a message first. There's a point where knowing someone stops feeling like an accident. And lately every little habit looks a lot like evidence. You said, am I here too often? I said, you're asking me or you. You laughed and stole the pillow you already know I never use. Then you told me Friday you might have something with your friends. I said, cool, you said, unless you'd rather I come over here instead. I didn't want to sound too pleased, so I gave you my best shrug. You said you're terrible at casual. I said that's rich coming from us. Maybe we don't need a meeting to discuss what this became. Sometimes people keep returning because they like the place they stay. Keep coming back, I don't mind it. Keep coming back, you know where to find me. No big deal, no big speech, just keep showing up like you wanna be here with me. If you wanna keep me around, you don't have to say it perfectly. You can leave another shirt, you can make another plan with me. If you wanna keep me around, I think we're already doing it. Every time you choose this room, every time you choose me in it. I don't need a promise now, I like the way this feels right here. If you wanna keep me around, keep me around. You met my friends last weekend without making it a thing. By the end of dinner, you were arguing movies with my cousin. On the ride back you asked if they liked you. I said obviously. You tried to act relieved like you hadn't cared at all. Then you said you liked seeing where I come from, seeing all the people who knew me before you showed up. I said that's getting serious. He said don't ruin a nice moment. So I let the sentence sit there and you leaned into my shoulder. You don't have to name it, I can see it. You don't have to frame it, I believe it. Every little choice keeps saying the same thing. Stay a while, stay a while. I think I used to confuse uncertainty with excitement. Like if somebody kept me guessing, that meant something had to be happening. Now I like knowing you'll probably call tomorrow, and if plans change, you'll tell me instead of leaving me to follow. There is still a rush and something steady. That's what surprised me most. I still look forward to your name lighting up my phone. Maybe wanting somebody doesn't need a question mark. Maybe sometimes liking love means liking where you are. So leave the charger, leave the cap, leave whatever brings you back. Not because I need proof, not because I need a claim. I just like the little signs that say tomorrow has my name somewhere in your plans. Even if the plan is nothing more than showing up again. If you wanna keep me around, you don't have to say it perfectly. You can leave another shirt, you can make another plan with me. If you wanna keep me around, I think we're already doing it. Every time you choose this room, every time you choose me in it. I don't need a promise now, I like the way this feels right here. If you wanna keep me around, keep me around. I don't mind it, keep coming back. You know where to find me. No big deal, no big speech, just keep showing up like you wanna be here with me. You forgot your cap again. I think we both know why. Keep me around, I'll keep it here tonight.
We don't need to talk about where this goes in 5 years. Tonight you made me laugh so hard I almost cried right here. You told the same old story I've already heard before. Still I watch the way you told it, like I wanted something more. There's a part of every good thing people rush to understand, like naming it can somehow make it easier to hold. I'm starting to believe the better move is taking note of what feels good when it's happening, and letting that be enough. I like the way you call me when nothing special happened, just because you saw something you knew would make me laugh. I like how we can disagree and not turn it into war. I like how you say come over like you've said it all before. Maybe none of that sounds thrilling, maybe that's exactly why it feels different from the chaos I used to confuse with being alive. There is something kind of exciting about not waiting for the fall, about liking someone deeply without needing drama at all. Keep the good part, keep it right here. Keep the easy laugh, keep the honest answer. Keep the good part, we don't need much more. If this is what love feels like, I know what I'm staying for. You asked me if I'm happy, I said yeah, more than I expected. You said that's a strange answer, I said I mean it as a compliment. I used to think connection had to knock me off my feet. Now I like the way you meet me exactly where I need. Not every night is perfect, some nights we're both too tired. Some days the conversation doesn't catch a single spark, but even then I'm comfortable, not bored, not checking out. There's something in the quiet that I never knew about. I wanna keep the good part, the way we tell the truth, the way nothing has to happen for me to wanna be with you. I wanna keep the good part, not freeze it, not hold tight, just keep choosing what is working every ordinary night. I don't need a bigger story than the one we're living now. If it grows and let it grow, we don't have to figure out anything beyond the feeling that keeps bringing us back here. I wanna keep the good part and keep you near. Maybe later things get harder, that's what people always say. Maybe life gets busy, maybe we both change. But I don't wanna borrow trouble from a day that isn't here. I'd rather know I loved you well while everything was clear. So tell me when I'm stubborn, tell me when you need a break, tell me when I'm making something bigger than it needs to be. I'll tell you when I miss you, I'll tell you when I'm scared, and maybe that's how something lasts without acting unprepared. No perfect picture, no perfect line, no promise that nothing will change over time. Just this, just us, paying attention, giving the good thing a little protection. Not from the world, not from mistakes, just from the habit of taking love for granted. Keep the good part, keep it right here. Keep the easy laugh, keep the honest answer. Keep the good part, we don't need much more if this is what love feels like. I know what I'm staying for. I wanna keep the good part, the way we tell the truth, the way nothing has to happen for me to wanna be with you. I wanna keep the good part and let the rest arrive. Whatever comes tomorrow, we don't need it all tonight. I don't need a bigger story than the one we're living now. If it grows, then let it grow. We don't have to figure out anything beyond the feeling that keeps bringing us back here. I wanna keep the good part and keep you near. You asked if I'm happy, yeah, more than I expected. Keep the good part, that's enough. I changed my shirt twice before you came around, then acted like I didn't care. When you finally showed up, you said, "You look nice." I said, "This old thing." We both knew I was lying. You were polite enough to let me win. I don't usually get nervous over somebody I already know, but lately every conversation feels like it could go somewhere else. You sit a little closer, I forget what I was saying, then I talk too much just to keep keep the silence from explaining. Let me be nervous. It's kinda nice for once. Let me lose my sentence. When you get this close, I don't need to play it cooler than the feeling actually is. Let me be nervous. Maybe nervous means I care. We went out with everybody. I barely heard a word they said. You kept making little comments only I was meant to get. Every time I laughed, you looked ridiculously pleased. I caught myself thinking this is getting dangerous for me. Not dangerous like bad news, more like I might have to admit that I like the way you notice every tiny shift in me. I like that you remember what I said 3 weeks ago. I like that when I get too guarded, you don't push, you just stay close. There I go again, talking too fast. There I go again, trying not to laugh. There I go again, giving myself away. Maybe that's okay. You walked me to my door and neither one of us said goodnight. You asked if I was nervous. I said, what gave you that idea? You said everything. I laughed and looked away. Then you said, for what it's worth, I'm a little nervous too. That changed the whole thing. Not because it made it clear, but knowing you were feeling some version of this here made the air feel lighter, made me stop trying to perform. Maybe confidence isn't always calm. Maybe sometimes it's being honest when you're not. So if my hands shake, let them. If I blush, whatever. If I forget the thing I plan to say, you can laugh, I'll laugh too. We don't have to get this perfect. I would rather feel something than hide it all away. Let me be nervous. It's kinda nice for once. Let me lose my sentence. When you get this close, I don't need to play it cooler than the feeling actually is. Let me be nervous. Maybe nervous means I care. There I go again, talking too fast. There I go again, trying not to laugh. There I go again, giving myself away. Maybe that's okay. You said goodnight and smiled like that, yeah. Let me be nervous.
Oh yeah. You said you didn't care who I was talking to, then spent the next 10 minutes watching everything I do. I caught you from across the room, trying not to look. Then somebody made me laugh and there it was again. You came over way too casually, asked if I knew that guy. I said we just met. You said cool, but your face had other plans. I don't wanna tease you, okay, maybe just a bit, but you've been acting unaffected, now I'm seeing through it. You always call me dramatic when I say that you get jealous, but the second I stop chasing, you get suddenly attentive. Now you're offering me water, now you're asking if I'm bored. Now you wanna know exactly when I'm thinking of heading home. I like you, that's no secret, I made that pretty clear. But I stopped doing all the work and look who showed up here. Maybe you needed distance, maybe I needed mine. Funny how you found your feelings when I stopped showing you mine. Look who cares now. You can hide it, but I figured you out. Look who came around. Funny what happens when I don't chase you down. You don't have to get jealous, just tell me that you want me. You don't have to watch the room every time somebody talks to me. I was right here all along, you were trying way too hard. a little more from me, then meet me halfway. No, I'm not gonna make it easy by finishing your line. You can tell me what you're feeling in your own words this time. You said, okay, I hate it when somebody gets too close. I said, that's getting warmer. You said, you really wanna know. Then you told me you were scared that if you said it, things would change. I said, things are changing anyway. Every time you say my name, you smile, looked embarrassed. I almost let you breathe. Then I asked, so what do you want? You said, stay here with me. You don't have to get jealous, just tell me that you want me. You don't have to watch the room every time somebody talks to me. I was right here all along. You were trying way too hard to keep everything uncomplicated while complicating your own heart. You don't have to get jealous, you can say it without fear. If you want a little more from me, you can start right here. I don't want possession, I don't want a game. Just want the honest thing behind the look on your face. You can trust me with the truth, even when it makes you nervous. Wanting me is not a problem if you know how to say it. So next time somebody makes me laugh, don't spend the whole night stressed. Walk over, take my hand and save us both again. Look who cares, look who cares now. No more hiding, you already got found. Look who cares, look who came around. Funny what happens when the truth comes out. You don't have to get jealous, just tell me that you want me. You don't have to watch the room every time somebody talks to me. I was right here all along, now you're finally being honest. And I like you even better when you stop trying to hide it. Yeah, I knew. Come here, I like you too.
Yeah. You keep finding reasons to end up next to me. You laugh a little louder when you know that I can see. You ask where I'm going, then somehow you're going to. For somebody playing casual, you make it hard to miss the truth. I like the little tension, I like the way you try to hide what everybody can read between the lines. But we've been doing circles long enough to know the game. If you want my attention, you can quit playing it safe. Make it obvious, come a little closer, make it obvious. Don't leave me to wonder if you're thinking what I'm thinking. You don't have to dress it up, I already like the answer. So make it obvious, right here, right now. Don't talk yourself out. Right here, right now. You know what this is about. You told me not to read into the way you held my hand, then kept it there much longer than anybody would have planned. I said, you're kind of funny. You said, what did I do? I said, nothing, keep pretending if that's working out for you. Your friends are getting tired of watching us delay. Mine already made a bet that something happens either way. I don't need an audience, I don't need a perfect scene. Just say the thing your body language has been saying all week. Make it obvious, come a little closer, make it obvious. Don't leave me to wonder if you're thinking what I'm thinking. You don't have to dress it up, I already like the answer. So make it obvious. Maybe I'm impatient, maybe you're taking your time. Maybe we both been enjoying keeping this between the lines. But tonight feels different, you haven't looked away. And every joke you started with got more honest on the way. You said, would it change things if I told you that I care? I said, only in the sense that we stopped acting unaware. You smiled like you were nervous, I liked you more for that. Then you said, okay, I want you. I said, see, that wasn't bad. Right here, was talking about. No need for fireworks, no need for a speech. No need to promise anything we can't keep. Just be clear, be close, let the moment be enough. There's something kind of perfect about not making this too much. If tomorrow feels the same, then we'll take another step. Tonight I'm only asking for the thing you haven't said yet. Make it obvious. Come a little closer. Make it obvious. There's nothing left to wonder now. You're thinking what I'm thinking, and you finally said enough. I already like the answer. Now make it obvious. Right here, right now. No talking yourself out. Right here, right now. Yeah, we're both in it now. You said, I want you. I said, I know. You laugh and pull me close. Make it obvious.
Yeah. I know what you said, I just don't know what you meant. That's kind of been the problem every time we get this far again. You tell me come through, then act distant when I do. Tell me don't overthink it while you're giving me 100 things to read into. I can do complicated if complicated has a point. What I can't do is build a whole relationship out of tone of voice. I like you, I think you like me. Cool, that's actually enough. But every time we get close, you start talking like closeness is too much. I don't need a label, I need language that stays still. Need your Monday morning to sound something like your Saturday night feels. You don't have to promise me a year from now or next month. I'm only asking for a sentence that doesn't change when the sun comes up. Yeah. You call when you're lonely and say you hate being independent. I say calling someone you care about doesn't make you less independent. You say that's not what I mean. Okay, then tell me what it is. Because I keep translating silence and I'm getting tired of doing this. I know you had somebody who made honesty feel dangerous. I know every new connection can bring old fear back with it. But I'm not that person and you're not back in that room. If we're gonna keep moving forward, we can't make me answer for what they did to you. I can give patience, I can give room, I can give you time without making myself disappear too. That's the line, that's the balance, that's the part I finally learned. Being understanding doesn't mean ignoring every time I get burned. No guessing, tell me where you are. No guessing, you don't have to make it hard. If you want me, say you want me. If you need space, say that too. I can work with any honest answer, I just can't keep guessing you. Oh, no guessing, no reading every sign. No turning one clear feeling into 20 different lines. You don't need the perfect wording, you just need something true. Oh, no guessing, that's all I'm asking from you. Yeah, next time you came over, you seemed different from the jump. Not dramatic, just more present, like you finally made something up. You said, I've been unfair, making you carry all the uncertainty. I stayed quiet, let you finish, because that was new for me. Yeah, you said, I like you, and sometimes that makes me wanna run. I said, okay, I understand that, but running still affects someone. You nodded, said, I know, then that's what would make this feel better. I said, do exactly what you're doing, talk before you disappear. There's not romance in the movies, but it felt romantic to me. Somebody hearing your boundary and responding with consistency. No flowers, no perfect timing, no dramatic change of heart. Just two people saying the hard thing before the distance gets a start. Say it early, say it plain, say I need you, say not today. Say I'm nervous, say I'm in anything honest. We can work from there. I'm not expecting every fear to disappear tonight. I'm not expecting communication to suddenly get everything right. We'll miss things, we'll get quiet, we'll probably frustrate each other, but I need to know that when it matters, we can come back and recover. I like the version of us that doesn't make tension a test. The version where asking a question doesn't turn into emotional chess. You laughed when I said that, said okay, fair enough, then asked if I wanted dinner. I said, yeah, that works. Look at that, one clear question, one clear answer, nobody died. Maybe this is how we build it, a little less decoding every time. Not perfect, not finished, just easier to trust. If you say what you're feeling, I promise I'll do the same with us. I don't need certainty, I need clarity. Those aren't the same, you can change your mind. Just tell me before I have to guess the change. I don't need constant, I need consistent. There's a difference there too. You don't have to know forever to know what you mean. Right now with me and you, no guessing. Tell me where you are, no guessing. No guessing, you don't have to make it hard. If you want me, say you want me. If you need space, say that too. I can work with any honest answer, I just can't keep guessing you. Oh, no guessing, no reading every sign, no turning one clear feeling into 20 different lines. You don't need the perfect wording, you just need something true. Oh, no guessing, that's all I'm asking from you. Say it early, say it late, say I need you, say not to play. Say I'm nervous, say I'm in anything honest, we can start from there. You said dinner, I said yeah. See, that was easy.
You picked the place you thought I liked, then changed your shirt about 3 times. You cleaned your car, you made a list of things you thought we should discuss. I could tell before you said hello, you were trying way too hard. So I reached across the table and said, you can drop your guard. I don't need your best story, I don't need the perfect joke. You don't have to make me wonder if you practiced what you wrote. I already like the person who forgets where they put their keys. So breathe a little easier, you don't have to sell yourself to me. No need to impress me, I'm already here. No need to impress me, you can make it easy here. You told me you were nervous, like you thought I'd be surprised. I said, that's kinda sweet though, and watch the tension leave your eyes. Then the conversation changed, you started talking like yourself. You interrupted your own sentence just to tell me something else. That's the part I like the most, when you stop checking how you sound, when you laugh before the punchline and lose whatever point you found. There was nothing you could polish that would make me want you more. I'm not looking for a version made to win some kind of score. You don't have to prove a thing, you don't have to get it right. You can show up with a bad day, you can change your mind tonight. You can tell me you're uncertain, you can tell me what you need. I don't want the perfect version, I just want you here with me. No need to impress me, no performance, no defense. If you're wondering what I'm after, it's a little common sense. Show me who you are, that's more than enough for me. No need to impress me. Later when we missed the turn, you apologized like it mattered. I said we're 10 minutes late, you said I know, but still I started laughing, you did too. And suddenly the whole thing passed. Maybe that's what I was hoping, something real enough to last. Not a flawless conversation, not a picture perfect night, just two people getting comfortable Tell me when you need a minute. Tell me when you're overthinking us. I can take the honest answer, even when it's not so neat. Trust me with the parts of you you thought you had to hide from me. You don't have to prove a thing. You don't have to get it right. You can show up with a bad day. You can change your mind tonight. You can tell me you're uncertain. You can tell me what you need. I don't want the perfect version. I just want you here with me. No need to impress me. No performance, no defense. If you're wondering what I'm after, it's a little common sense. Show me who you are. That's more than enough for me. No need to impress me. Take your time, finish your story. Forget the line you thought you needed. I'm still here. That's what I mean. No need to impress me.
I saw your name come up, didn't answer right away. Not because I'm playing games, I just didn't know what to say. Last time we talked, we left a lot unfinished. You said you needed space, I said fine, but didn't mean it. A month goes by fast till somebody comes back, and every little thing you thought you buried starts talking. I know I said I'm good, and mostly that's the truth, but hearing from you again still does what it does. You said I was nearby, yeah, that's always how it starts. Then I thought about you lately, like that's somehow not a lot. I could hear you hesitating, I was doing the same. Two people trying to sound normal, with a history in the way. I don't wanna replay every fight, every detail. Don't wanna put blame on a brand new conversation. If you're calling for closure, I can give you that. If you're calling for something else, then say it before I guess. No pressure, you don't owe me forever. No pressure, just tell me why you're here. If you miss me, say you miss me. If you don't, that's fine. I can handle an honest answer better than another maybe tonight. No pressure, I'm not asking you to stay. I just don't wanna reopen this to watch you walk away. No pressure, but no more halfway words. Tell me what you came back for, and let the truth do the work. We met the next afternoon, somewhere neither of us knew. Neutral table, neutral coffee, like we could make the past neutral too. You look better, more settled, I probably did as well. Funny how time changes people without asking them to tell. You said I handled things badly, I said yeah I did too. That felt more useful than deciding who hurt who. Then you asked if I was seeing someone, I said not seriously. You nodded once, looked out the window, then back at me. Say what you came to say, don't dress it up, don't make it say. Say what you came to say, I won't make it bigger than the words you gave. You said, I don't know if this should turn into anything. I said, then don't turn it, just be honest with me. You said, I miss talking to you, that landed somewhere real. Not some promise, not a comeback, just the thing you actually feel. So maybe we start there, maybe we don't start it all. Maybe you send a message and I don't read into every call. I can give this room without disappearing inside it. But if we're trying again, we both have to stop hiding. No grand return, no dramatic scene, no rewriting what we used to be. Just two people, a little more grown, deciding if talking can feel like home. And if it can't, we leave it kind. If it can't, we give it time. Either way, I want it clear, that's all I needed from you. No pressure, you don't owe me forever. No pressure, just tell me why you're here. If you miss me, say you miss me. If you don't, that's fine. I can handle an honest answer better than another maybe tonight. No pressure, we can take this day by day. I just don't wanna reopen this to hide behind what we won't say. No pressure, something we can't trust. Tell me what you came back for, and let that be enough. You said I missed you, I said I missed you too. No pressure, that's enough for now. Yeah. I saw you talking to your ex, and for a second I got weird. Not proud of it, just telling you exactly what happened here. You came over 10 minutes later, like nothing had gone wrong. That's why I suddenly got quiet. I said, I'm thinking, leave it alone. You said that's never a good sign. I said, I know, I'm working on it. Then you waited, which somehow made it harder to avoid. So I told you, seeing that made me jealous. Not because I don't trust you, I just didn't love how it felt. You nodded, said okay, no teasing, no defense. Then you said, for what it's worth, there is nothing there to guess. Not a big deal, just a real feeling. Not a big deal, I can say what I mean. Not a big deal, we don't have to turn every uncomfortable minute into something that burns. You asked if there was anything you could do differently. I said no, I think the better thing is me being honest when it hits me. I don't wanna make a rule for every fear that crosses through. I just wanna trust enough to bring the small ones straight to you. You said good, do that, then told me you get jealous too. Apparently when that coworker keeps making jokes with me. I said seriously? You said see, it's embarrassing. Then suddenly the whole thing got a lot less intimidating. Maybe everybody feels a little stupid when they care. Maybe confidence isn't never having insecurity there. Maybe it's just knowing you can say it without shame, and the other person listens without turning it into blame. It's not a big deal if we keep it honest. Not every little feeling needs a giant problem. I can say that bother me, you can say I understand, and we can keep on loving without putting up a wall. It's not a big deal if we don't make it one. We can be a little human and still have a lot of fun. I don't need to hide the jealousy just to look secure. I'd rather tell you something real than make you guess what changed. Later on we were laughing about who was worse at hiding it. You said I get too polite, I said you start reorganizing things. Apparently your giveaway is cleaning when you're stressed. Mine is saying it's all good when it clearly isn't yet. Now that we know, maybe next time gets easier. A look, a word, a quick hey, something hit me weird. No silent punishment, no making anybody prove who they were talking to or why they look the way they do. I like that we can handle the parts that aren't impressive without turning every weakness into some relationship lesson. Sometimes it's just a feeling, sometimes it passes fast. Sometimes being close means letting small things stay small. I don't wanna own your time, you don't wanna own mine. I just wanna know we can tell the truth when something crosses a line. Not every fear needs an answer, not every doubt needs a plan. Sometimes hearing I get it is enough to help it pass. Not a big deal, just a real feeling. Not a big deal, I can say what I mean. Not a big deal, we don't have to turn every uncomfortable minute into something that burns. It's not a big deal if we keep it honest. Not every little feeling needs a giant problem. I can say that bother me, you can say I understand, and we can keep on loving without putting up a wall. It's not a big deal if we don't make it one. We can be a little human and still have a lot of fun. I don't need to look invincible to know that we're secure. I'd
rather tell you something real and know you heard me. You said we good. I said, yeah. Actually, yeah. You said, I only have an hour. I said, that's more than enough. And somehow 60 minutes turned into 3 without us looking up. We missed the reservation, ended up somewhere down the block. You said, this is probably better, and I liked the way you thought. Nothing went according to plan, which usually makes me tense, but you kept making little disasters feel like accidents worth keeping. You spilled water on the menu. I laughed before I helped. You said, you're enjoying this too much. I said, a little, can't you tell? I like you more when nothing's going right. Maybe that's a good sign. Maybe that's the whole night. One more minute, that's what we keep saying. One more minute, and somehow we're still staying. I don't need the perfect ending, I don't even need a plan. Give me one more minute and your hand inside my hand. One more minute before we call it done. If this keeps feeling this good, why would either of us run? I know tomorrow's waiting, but tomorrow can wait a bit. Give me one more minute. We walked around with nowhere we actually needed to be. You pointed out an apartment, said that balcony's for me. I said you'd kill every plant there. You said, wow, have some faith, and started naming all the things you put in that imaginary place. I liked hearing you get carried away about a life that wasn't ours. Not because I put myself inside it, just because you dropped your guard. You talk faster when you're excited. You use your hands when you explain. And every time I think I know you, you give me something else to save. Don't check the time, don't check the time. We both know we're gonna stay. Don't check the time, not tonight. Give me one more anyway. At the corner where we should have split, neither of us moved. You said, this is where you go that way. I said, yeah, technically true. Then we stood there talking about absolutely nothing, like the final part of leaving was the only difficult thing. I could've kissed you then, maybe I almost did. You looked at me and smiled like you had the same idea, but I kinda like the tension, I kinda like the wait. Sometimes wanting something is part of why it feels this great. So don't rush the ending, just because the night's getting late. We don't have to make a memory out of every little thing. I just wanna stay beside you till one of us finally laughs and says, okay, for real this time. Then turns around and comes right back. One more minute, that's what we keep saying. One more minute, then somehow we're still staying. I don't need the perfect ending, I don't even need a plan. Give me one more minute and your hand inside my hand. One more minute before we call it done. If this keeps feeling this good, why would either of us run? I know tomorrow's waiting, but tomorrow can wait a bit. Give me one more minute. Don't check the time, don't check the time. We both know we're gonna stay. Don't check the time, not tonight. One more minute. Anyway, you said, okay, I'm leaving. Then walked with me another block. One more minute, that's what I thought. You say you're busy, then you're at my door. You say we're friends, then you want me more. You pull me close when nobody's there, then change the subject when I start to care. I know your habits, I know that look. I know the page before you turn the book. You like the feeling when I'm almost yours, but every answer opens up another door. Last night you called me just to say goodnight, then kept me talking till the morning light. You asked if anybody else was here. I said, why does it matter? You disappeared. Now you're sending me a song again, like that's supposed to tell me where we stand. I like you more than I should admit, but I'm getting tired of guessing it. You don't have to know forever, you don't have to make a plan, but if you're gonna keep me close, give me something I can understand. Pick a side. Are you in or are you only passing time? You don't get to pull me closer, then act like nothing crossed your mind. Pick a side. I can take the truth, whatever it decides. I just won't keep standing in the middle while you make up yours and mine. Pick a side. I don't need flowers on a Tuesday night. Don't need a speech to make it sound alright. Just tell me if you feel what I can feel. I'd rather hear it wrong than fake what's real. You know I like the way you make me laugh. I know you hate it when I pull away. Maybe that's exactly why we're stuck, both of us waiting on the other one to say. Pick a side. Are you in or are you only passing time? You don't get to pull me closer, then act like nothing crossed your mind. Pick a side. I can take the truth, whatever it decides. I just won't keep standing in the middle while you make up yours and mine. Pick a side. Maybe you want me, maybe you want options. Maybe you're scared that this gets too honest. Maybe I'm done with making excuses. You can be nervous, just don't leave me clueless. I don't need certainty, I need consistency. If you wanna be with me, say it like you mean it. Don't say maybe, then kiss me like yes. Don't say later when you're here in my bed. Don't say nothing and expect me to read it. Whatever you're feeling, I need you to mean it. Pick a side. Are you in or are you only passing time? You don't get to pull me closer, then act like nothing crossed your mind. Pick a side. I can take the truth, whatever it decides. If you want me, come and get me. If you don't, I'll be alright. Pick a side. No more almost, no more maybe. You can want me, you can leave me. Either answer, I can take it. Just don't keep me waiting in between. Go ahead, read my face. You already know what I'm trying to say. Come a little closer, don't make me wait. Go ahead, read my face. Read my face. You've been looking over here all night, looking away when I catch your eye. Your friends keep laughing, mine do too. Everybody knows except me and you. You ask if I want another drink, I say maybe, what do you think? You smile like you're proud of yourself. Okay, you're getting somewhere now. You don't need another clever line, don't need a reason to waste more time. The room got loud but I heard you clear when you said, can I stay right here? You can read my face. I don't hide it very well every time you move my way. There's a story I could outside getting some air. You lean on the wall, I fix your hair. You say I swear I'm usually smooth. I say that's not what I've heard about you. You laugh so hard you lose your place for once. You got nothing smart to say. I kinda like it better like this. Less performance, more of the risk. Your phone lights up, you let it ring. I notice everything, don't say a thing. You ask me what I'm thinking now. I say you really wanna find out. You can read my face. I don't hide it very well. Every time you move my way, there's a story I could tell. You can take your chance. I might meet you in the middle if you're wondering where I stand. Baby, it ain't that difficult. Read my face. Maybe tomorrow we'll laugh at this. Baby, tonight ends with one good kiss. Baby, we find out there's something more. I'm not asking you to know for sure. I just like the way the night got easy. You quit trying so hard to impress me. Now you're close enough that I can tell you're thinking exactly what I am. Ask me once, I'll make you ask again. Lose the line, talk to me like you're my friend. If you're nervous, that's a pretty good sign. I'm a little nervous too, so you're doing fine. Go ahead, read my face. You already know what I'm trying to say. Come a little closer, don't make me wait. Go ahead, read my face. I don't hide it very well. Every time you move my way, there's a story I could tell. You can take your chance. I might meet you in the middle if you're wondering where I stand. Baby, it ain't that difficult. Read my face. Right there, right there. Yeah, you got it right. Right there, right there. Don't overthink tonight. I could stay, but where's the fun in that? You're getting closer, I'm smiling back. Go ahead, read my face. Funny, we got the same answer.
You say stay,
I say yeah, I was gonna.
you say more.
I say why are you asking? Every little question keeps landing the same. You want me, I want you. Same answer again. Same answer every time.
Same answer.
Same answer, yours and mine.
Ask again.
Just for fun, we both know what it's gonna be.
You asked if I was free on Friday. I said depends what you had in mind. You said dinner, maybe somewhere quiet. I said that sounds suspiciously like a date.
You said would that be a problem? I said only if you're bad at planning.
You said now I have something to prove, and suddenly Friday felt far away.
I like the way you ask directly, even when you're slightly nervous. No disappearing for a week to make your feelings look less obvious. You say what you mean, then let me answer. That's surprisingly attractive. I didn't know being straightforward could have this much chemistry.
I asked if you told your friends. You said they already figured it out.
Apparently I smile different when you're somewhere around.
I said mine no too.
You said how?
I said same unfortunate reason.
Then we both tried looking serious and lasted maybe 3 seconds.
You said this is going well.
I said don't jinx it.
You said should I pretend?
I was interested.
I said please don't.
We both done enough of that.
With people who made simple things difficult.
Maybe that's why this feels refreshing.
Nothing hidden under every sentence.
Funny, we got the same answer. Woo!
You say stay.
I say yeah, I was gonna.
You say more.
I say why are you asking? Every little question keeps landing the same. You want me, I want you. Same answer again. Same answer every time.
Same answer.
Same answer, yours and mine.
Ask again.
Just for fun, we both know what it's gonna be.
Friday came, you picked me up 5 minutes early, which honestly impressed me.
You said don't expect that every time.
I said good, perfection makes me nervous.
Dinner turned into walking.
Walking.
Turned into talking.
Talking.
Turned into sitting.
Somewhere neither one of us planned.
You asked what I wanted from whatever this becomes.
I said consistency and
Somebody I can have fun with.
you said that sounds reasonable.
Then gave me almost the same list.
I said we're getting predictable. comfortable.
You said I can live with this.
Same page,
Same pace,
no race.
no games.
Your hand
My hand
feels like a pretty good plan. I know liking the same things doesn't guarantee a future,
We're not trying to turn chemistry into some kind of contract.
but there's something nice about not having to translate.
Every feeling into clues before the other person understands.
You ask,
I answer,
I ask.
you answer.
Sometimes simple really
As
is.
good as people say it is.
And if tomorrow brings a harder question,
We'll answer that tomorrow.
tonight you asked if I wanna stay.
You already know where this goes. Ask if I miss you.
Yes,
Ask if I trust this.
get in there,
Ask if I wanna.
see what happens.
Absolutely. Ask if I'm scared.
A little,
Ask if that's stopping me.
not really.
There you go.
Same answer.
When it matters most. Funny, we got the same answer. Woo!
You say stay,
I say yeah, I was gonna.
you say more.
I say you know the answer. Every little question keeps landing the same. You want me, I want you. Same answer again. Same answer every time.
Same answer,
Same answer, yours and mine.
ask again.
Just for fun, we both know what it's gonna be.
You said tomorrow,
I said,
obviously.
same answer.
I knew it was you before I turned. Nobody else laughs like that. You were standing by the window, talking to somebody from your past, and you saw me, did that little double take, like we both got pulled into the same old memory at once. You came over with a smile, said, well, this is unexpected. I said, that's one word for it. You laughed and said, still dramatic. Funny how 2 years disappear when somebody knows your timing. You made one joke from back then, and I hated that I liked it. Same old joke still makes me laugh. Same old look still hits like that. We got older, maybe that's good. Same old joke, different us. We talked about who moved away, who got married, who got strange. You told me about your new place, I told you how my work had changed. Nothing felt romantic, at least not at the start. Just surprisingly comfortable for two people with a past. Then you asked if I was happy, not polite, you really meant it. I said, yeah, I think I am. You said, good, I always hoped it. That landed somewhere deeper than I wanted to admit. Not because I wanted you back, just because I remember this. We used to make everything into a reason to be right. Every disagreement turned into another 2-day fight. Now you listen when I spoke, and I did the same for you. Maybe time didn't erase us, maybe it just changed the view. You said we were kind of impossible, I said that's generous. You said okay, completely impossible, and we both cracked up. It felt good to laugh about it without needing to defend who we were or why we ended or what any of it meant. Maybe we don't need to bring anything back. Maybe we can like the memory without living in the past. Maybe seeing you again can just be something good. Same old joke, different us. And maybe that's enough. I don't need a second chance, I don't need a final word. I just like that being me, you doesn't hurt the way it did. Maybe growing up is letting something be. Same old joke, different me. If we talk again, I'll answer. If we don't, that's okay. Nothing has to turn into a bigger thing today. I can care about you without needing you back. That's a new kind of peace I never knew we had. Same old joke.
still makes me laugh. Same old look still hits like that. We got older, maybe that's good. Same old Joe, different us. Maybe we don't need to bring anything back. Maybe we can like the memory without living in the past. Maybe seeing you again can just be something good. Same old Joe, different us. And maybe that's enough. You said, take care. I said, you too. And this time I meant it easy.
You know when I'm lying before I even finish the line. I know when you're irritated by the way you say I'm fine. We've been on the same side longer than we ever planned. Somehow every little disagreement still ends with holding hands. You take my fries without asking. I take the better side of the bed. You leave cabinet doors open. I leave every light on instead. None of it is serious, but somehow all of it counts. I like the way we're different without trying to cancel each other out. Same team, even when we disagree. Same team, hey, you and me. You had a rough morning, I could tell before you spoke. So I made the coffee stronger and didn't make a joke. Later I got stubborn, you let me cool down first, then came back with one sentence that made the whole thing work. We're not always graceful, sometimes we get it wrong. Sometimes one of us goes quiet when we should just talk. But I never wonder if you're trying to win. Even when we're frustrated, you still reach for me again. We're on the same team, even when the score gets messy. Even when we both get defensive and say things too quickly. We're on the same team, I don't need you to agree. I just need to know we're solving this, not fighting you against me. We're on the same team, that's the part I wanna keep. You can challenge every thought I have and still be close to me. Your mother likes me, my brother calls you first when he needs advice, which honestly still hurts. You know all my bad habits, I know every story twice. And somehow familiarity still feels like something I would choose. That's what surprised me. I thought comfort meant routine. Turns out knowing someone deeply can make room for something new. There's still a spark in the ordinary, still a reason to look twice. Still 1,000 small decisions that keep choosing us each night. If the day gets loud, confide me. If I get proud, remind me. We're not opponents, we're not keeping score. We can both be right and still listen more. If one of us gets tired, the other takes the way. Not forever, just until we find our balance again.
Same team,
even when we disagree.
same team,
Still you and me. Oh, same team, nothing complicated. Same team, that's how I wanna keep it. We're on the same team, even when the score gets messy. Even when we both get defensive and say things too quickly. We're on the same team, I don't need you to agree. I just need to know we're solving this, not fighting you against me. We're on the same team, that's the part I wanna keep. You can challenge every thought I have and still be close to me. Same side, same room, different mind. Still true, same side, same dream. Whatever happens, same team. Oh, 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 oh. You leave the cabinets open. Oh, 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 oh. I still turn off every light. Same team, we'll be fine.
same time every week. Same little table near the window. Same argument about what to eat. You say I always change my order. I say you always get the same. Then you steal something off my plate and act like that's completely normal. Nobody planned a tradition, it just happened on its own. One Thursday turned to 3, then suddenly it felt like home. I started saving little stories because I knew I'd tell you then. That's probably when I noticed you'd become part of my week. Tonight you said you're traveling and you'll miss next Thursday. I said that's fine, obviously, then felt weird about the empty space. You caught it immediately, asked why I made that face. I said I didn't. You said sure and let me lie for maybe 8 seconds. Then I said okay, I'll miss this. You said the food, I said don't push it. You laughed, but your expression changed into something more careful. Like maybe this little routine wasn't little to you either. Same time tomorrow, I know that's not our day, but if you're leaving Thursday, we can move the whole thing up a place. Same time tomorrow, we don't have to call it anything. I just know I'd rather see you than wait another week. Same time tomorrow, say yes before I overthink. You can pick the place, I'll even let you choose what we eat. Same time tomorrow, that's all I'm asking you. You said tomorrow works way too quickly to pretend, then added if you're sure, like you hadn't already won. I said don't make it weird. You said you made it weird first. Fair enough, at least we're honest when the truth gets kind of obvious. Maybe this has always been a little more than food and talking. Maybe we both like the safety of never saying what was happening, but missing one Thursday shouldn't feel like missing someone, unless somewhere along the way the two became the same thing. Same table, different day, same laugh, same face. Maybe that's the reason I keep coming back this way. Tomorrow came, you were early, I noticed, didn't say a word. You had already ordered the thing I usually pretend I don't want. I sat down, you pushed it over, said saved you some time. I said you're very confident for somebody who stole my fries last week. Then somewhere after dinner, before anybody asked for the check, you said I like this more than I thought I would. I said Thursday, you said you, and for once I had absolutely nothing clever to say. That made you laugh, which made me laugh, and suddenly the whole thing changed. Not a lot, just enough for tomorrow to feel like a date. Maybe routines turn into feelings before anybody decides. Maybe liking somebody looks like saving stories for the same night. Maybe 1 week without you there was all it took to see I wasn't coming back for the table. I was coming back for you and me. Same time tomorrow, now I know what I mean. Not because Thursday's busy, not because we need to change the week. Same time tomorrow, I just wanna see you again. No need to wait 7 days when we both know where this is heading. Same time tomorrow, you can pick the place, and maybe this time I'll admit it's a date. Same table, different day, same laugh, new name. Maybe we've been doing this the long way anyway. You said tomorrow, I said yeah. Same time. You said you miss me, then laughed like you slipped out. I said, what was that? You said nothing, forget about it now. But I heard you the first time, and I know you meant it then. You always tell the truth by accident, then try to take it back again. You say we're keeping it easy, then that's where I've been all week. You say you don't get jealous, then get quiet when I mention somebody. I could keep decoding every little thing you do, but if you really wanna know me, you can make it easier too. I don't need a perfect answer, I just need one that survives. That's the moment when you say it, and the moment you get shy. If you mean it, say it twice. Say it once when you're feeling brave. Say it again when the room gets quiet and there's nothing left to blame. If you mean it, say it twice. Let me hear it when you're thinking clear. I don't need forever from you, I just need the same words here. Say it twice. Say it twice. Once is easy, say it twice. You called me Sunday morning just to ask what I was doing. I said nothing much, you said good, then let me come through. You brought coffee and a question, you kept circling all day. I let you take your time with it, but I knew what you would say. You said, I think I want this, then immediately looked down. I said, that's one. You started laughing, said, you're keeping count. I said, now. You rolled your eyes and kissed me like the joke was getting old. And 10 minutes later told me, I really do want this, you know. Say it twice, say it twice. There you go, you said it twice. I'm not trying to trap you, I'm not asking for a vow. I just know you have a habit of meaning things only in the moment. And I like you way too much to build something out of guesses. So repeat the things that matter when the feeling isn't reckless. I can handle your uncertainty, I can handle taking time. I just don't wanna hear one version at midnight and another by 9. If you're scared, say you're scared. If you're in, then let me know. Consistency is attractive more than any perfect show. If you mean it, say it twice. Say it once when you're feeling brave. Say it again when the room gets quiet and there's nothing left to blame. If you mean it, say it twice. Let me hear it when you're thinking clear. I don't need forever from you, I just need the same words here. One time can be impulse, one time can be heat, one time can be something you don't really wanna keep. But when you come back tomorrow and you still say the same, that's the kind of thing that makes me wanna stay. So don't make it dramatic, don't rehearse another line. Just look at me tomorrow and say it one more time. Say it twice, say it twice. Once tonight, once in daylight. Say it twice, say it twice. If it's real, it'll sound right. If you mean it, say it twice. Say it once and let it land. Say it again when nothing's pushing and you're saying what you can. If you mean it, say it twice. Maybe then I'll say it too. I don't need forever tonight, I just need something true. You said I want this, I said that's nice. You smiled and said it one more time.
You keep saying you're okay, but you don't sound like yourself. Every answer getting shorter, every feeling on the shelf. I know better than to push you when you're trying to get clear, but I also know the difference between needing space and disappearing. You don't have to make it pretty, you don't have to make it small. If something that I did hurt you, I would rather hear it all. I can take a little tension, I can take an awkward night. What I can't do is keep guessing while you tell me we're alright. Say what hurts, say what changed, say the part you keep trying not to name. Say what hurts, I won't run. We can't fix what we keep talking around. Maybe it was last weekend when I joked and took it too far. Maybe it was how I answered when you told me where you are. Maybe it's 100 small things that finally got too loud. Whatever it is, I'm listening. You don't have to water it down. I used to think good love meant never making someone mad, Now I think it means surviving the conversations people dodge. I don't need doing the moment, I don't need to prove a point. If I've been missing what you needed, I wanna know where I went wrong. Talk to me straight, even if your voice shakes, even if the truth changes how the night goes. Talk to me straight, I can handle what you say. I'd rather hear the hard thing than watch the distance grow. We don't have to solve it before the morning comes. Just give me something honest we can actually work from. Talk to me straight, say what hurts. Yeah. You finally said I felt invisible when everybody else was there. I wanted to explain myself, then realized that wasn't fair. So I stopped, let it land, let you finish every word. You said I know you didn't mean it, but that doesn't mean it didn't hurt. That's the part nobody tells you, how to love without defense, how to hear somebody's feelings without turning them to evidence. I said you're right, I missed it. You said that's all I needed first. Funny how an honest sentence can take pressure off the words. Now, we sat there for a minute, neither one of us moved. Then you leaned against my shoulder, like the room had finally loosened. I know sorry isn't magic, I know trust is what you do. So I won't make a giant promise, I'll just show you something new. Next time we're with everybody, I won't leave you on your own. Next time something feels different, I hope you tell me before you go. We're not perfect at this, maybe nobody really is, but I like us enough to practice being better than we were. If you're angry, let it sound angry. If you're sad, don't make it neat. If you need a little distance, tell me what that distance means. I do the same, no silent test, no making love a guessing game. You deserve the real answer, I deserve the same. Talk to me straight, even if your voice shakes, even if the truth changes how the night goes. Talk to me straight, I can handle what you say. I'd rather hear the hard thing than watch the distance grow. We don't have to solve it before the morning comes. Just give me something honest we can actually work from. Talk to me straight, say what hurts, say what hurts, say what changed, say the part you were scared I'd take the wrong way. Say what hurts, I'm still here. Funny how the truth can bring somebody near. No guessing, no defense, say it, I'll listen.
You were supposed to leave at 10 and started another story. I said I had an early morning, you said yeah me too. Probably still nobody moved, the room got quieter instead. You leaned back in the chair like you had nowhere else to be yet. I like when nothing has to happen for a night to feel this good. No chasing after perfect moments, no wondering if we should. You ask me little questions, then actually wait for the reply. Maybe that's why sitting here with you keeps making time go by. You told me about your first apartment, the one with heat that barely worked. I told you about the summer I quit a job I really hated. You laughed at how I told it, said you make everything sound easy. I said only after enough time passes. You said that sounds more like you. There's a way you get more honest when the night stops trying so hard. You stop choosing every sentence and I stop keeping up my guard. Nothing dramatic changed, but something definitely did. I started noticing the silence didn't need anything in it. No hurry, you can stay a little. No hurry, I like it here with you. To make it bigger than two people. the clock, then turned it face down with your hand. I laughed and said that's cheating. You said I never made a plan, then asked if I was tired. I said not enough to make you go. You smiled like you were hoping that was exactly what I'd say. Maybe we're both careful, maybe that's not such a bad thing. I'm mistaken rushing feelings for something deeper than they were. I don't need a sudden answer, I don't need to call this love. I just know I want another hour, if another hour is what we've got. Stay where you are, you don't need another reason. Stay where you are, we can let the night be easy. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need to know what's next. I just like the way you look at me when neither one of us is trying yet. Stay where you are, let the quiet do the talking. If tomorrow feels different, we'll deal with that tomorrow. Tonight you're here, and I'm not in a hurry. Stay where you are. Maybe this grows slowly, maybe slow is what we need. Maybe knowing less right now leaves us room to actually see how it feels on ordinary days, how it feels when nobody's impressed. I don't need the whole answer, I just need the honest next step. No hurry, you can stay a little. No hurry, I like it here with you. No hurry, we don't have to make it bigger than two people not wanting the night to move. Stay where you are, you don't need another reason. Stay where you are, we can let the night be easy. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need to know what's next. I just like the way you look at me when neither one of us is trying yet. You looked at the clock, then left it face down. No hurry, I'm still here.
Everybody else went home somewhere around 11. We kept saying one more story, like that wasn't number 7. Your glass had been empty for at least an hour or two. Still you stayed there at the table, and I stayed because of you. We talked about the people we were sure we'd be by now. You said I thought I'd have it figured out. I said, who really does? Then you told me something honest I had never heard you say. And suddenly the room felt different in a quiet kind of way. Still here talking, still not leaving, still finding one more thing to say. Still here talking, maybe there's a reason neither one of us has walked away. You asked me when I noticed that we started getting close. I said probably when you called me after that terrible date. You laughed and said that was awful. I said yeah, but then we talked till 3. You got quiet for a second, said you remember that. Of course I remember, I just never made it mean anything beyond the friendship that was safest for me. But lately when you hug me, I notice when you let go. And lately when somebody asks, there's a lot I almost say. Maybe we've been taking the long way to the obvious. Maybe all this talking has been leading back to us. I don't wanna make it awkward, I don't wanna lose what's good. But if you've been thinking what I'm thinking, maybe we probably should not rush it, not name it, just stop pretending nothing changed. We're still here talking, and I don't think that's a mistake. You looked down at your hands, then said okay, since we're honest, I've thought about it too, but I didn't wanna cause a problem. I said that makes 2 of us. You smiled and moved your chair a little closer to my side, like an answer hanging there. No fireworks, no movie scene, no sudden perfect line, just your knee against my knee and a very different kind of quiet. I thought I'd feel more nervous
nervous, but mostly I felt relieved, like we'd finally settle out what both of us could already see. Still here talking, still not leaving, still finding one more thing to say. Still here talking, now I know the reason neither one of us has walked away. We agreed to keep it simple, try one date and see, then spent another 40 minutes debating where to eat. You said this is technically already kind of a date. I said don't ruin the moment. You said too late. I like that nothing changed and somehow everything did. You're still making the same bad jokes, I'm still laughing anyway. Maybe that's the best part, we don't have to start again. We just turn a little corner and see where this thing ends. If it works, we'll know. If it doesn't, we'll be grown. We can talk about it like we talk about everything. But I have a feeling from the way you're looking now that this might be the easiest risk we've ever talked ourselves into. Maybe we've been taking the long way to the obvious. Maybe all this talking has been leading back to us. I don't wanna make it awkward, I don't wanna lose what's good. But if you've been thinking what I'm thinking, maybe we probably should take one step, see what happens. We don't have to rearrange, we're still here talking. And I kinda like the change. Still here talking, still not leaving, still finding one more thing to say. Still here talking, now I know the reason neither one of us has walked away. Everybody else went home, we never even noticed. Still here talking, still here. Yeah. You keep asking what I'm doing like you don't already know. Every time you make a plan, you somehow leave a place for me to go. Yeah. You send me something funny, then wait to see if I respond. And when I do, you're suddenly free for the rest of the night somehow. I like the way you're trying to act like this is subtle, like nobody can tell. You've been making every little thing double. One coffee turns to dinner, one goodbye turns into three. If you're waiting for permission, you've been getting it from me. You don't need another sign, I think I've given you enough. If you wanna make a move, you can stop dressing it up. Take the hint, I'm not making this difficult. Take the hint, you already know I like you. If I keep saying yes every time you ask me out, maybe that's not complicated, maybe you can figure it out. Take the hint, come a little closer. Take the hint, you don't need another. If you're wondering what I'm thinking, you can read it on my lips. Come on, take the hint. There it is, right in front of you. There it is, what you gonna do? There it is, don't make me spell it out. Take the hint, take the hint. You walked me home last Friday, then stood outside for 20 minutes. You said you liked the conversation, I said yeah, you're still in it. You laughed and touched my shoulder, then forgot whatever came next. I almost kissed you just to help, but I wanted you to take the step. I know you're not usually nervous, that's making this more fun. Seeing all that confidence disappear when it's just us. You can flirt with everybody, but with me you lose your place. Maybe that's the sweetest thing you've accidentally gave away. Take the hint, I'm not making this difficult. Take the hint, you already know I like you. If I keep saying yes every time you on, take the hint. This time you came prepared, said okay, I wanna ask you something. I said that sounds serious. You said please don't start. Then you asked if Saturday could be an actual date. I said finally. You said wow, you really made me work for that. I wasn't trying to make you suffer, I just wanted you to choose. Not because somebody pushed you, not because I made the move. I like knowing when you want me, you can say it with your chest. Confidence looks even better when it comes with honesty attached. So pick the place, pick the time, you already know I'll probably say yes. Don't rehearse, don't overthink, don't turn one question into 20 texts. I like you, you like me. There, we saved a lot of time. Now come here before I have to give you one more sign. There it is, right in front of you. There it is, now you know what to do. There it is, no need to spell it out. Take a hint, take a hint. I'm not making this difficult. Take the hint, you already know I like you. If I keep saying yes every time you ask me out, maybe that's not complicated. Maybe you figured it out. Take the hint, come a little closer. Take the hint, now you got your answer. If you're wondering what I'm thinking, you can read it on my lips. Come on, take the hint. Saturday date, yeah, that works. You finally got there. Take the hint.
Yeah, you hit my phone at 2:03. Like you awake, yeah, obviously. You only get brave when the night's gone quiet. Then daylight comes and you don't wanna try it. I know the pattern, know the routine. 3 little dots, then you disappear on me. You got a talent for getting too close, then acting casual when I need you most. I'm not mad, I'm just taking notes. You say one thing, but your timing shows. Every time you're lonely, there I am. Every time I ask, you got other plans. I like you, that's the problem. You like me when it's convenient. Maybe we can make this easy if we stop pretending we don't mean it. Text me later when you mean what you say, not just when the room gets quiet and you want somebody awake. Text me later when tomorrow feels the same. I don't wanna be your favorite only after 2 a.m. Text me later. Look, I can keep it light if that's the deal, but don't sell casual and act this real. Don't ask who I'm with and play it cool. Don't get jealous and rewrite the rules. You know my favorite takeout order. You know my stories make me talk longer. You know exactly how to make me stay. That's a lot for someone with nothing to say. I'm not asking for a matching key or your last name sitting next to me. I'm just asking if you want this too when the sun comes up and it's less convenient for you. Daylight, daylight, tell me in the daylight. Same words, same vibe, tell me in the daylight. I used to answer every time you called. Now sometimes I let the whole thing fall. Not to punish you or play some game. I just need your actions and your words the same. Maybe you're scared, maybe so am I. Maybe that's why we keep picking nighttime. But feelings don't vanish with the morning train. And chemistry doesn't need a fake last name. So when you know what you're trying to do, you already know where to find me too. I'm not closing anything tonight. I'm just done making midnight sound like daylight. Text me later when you mean what you say, not just when the room gets quiet and you want somebody awake. Text me later when tomorrow feels the same. I don't wanna be your favorite only after 2 a.m. Text me later. I don't need a paragraph, don't send 10 excuses. Don't turn this into something more confusing than it is. Just wake up, think about it. And if you still want this, say my name, say it clear. I'll probably answer quick. Daylight, daylight, tell me in the daylight. Same words, same vibe, tell me in the daylight. Daylight, daylight, if you mean it, that's right. No rush, no lie, tell me in the day. Text me later when you mean what you say. When the whole day is around called me from the hallway, said you were outside my door. I said you could've warned me. You said you'd have cleaned the floor. You were right, so I let you in. You brought 2 drinks and that look that says you're staying longer than you planned again. We sat down on the carpet because the couch was full of clothes. You said this is very glamorous. I said nobody has to know. Then you started telling me about something that went wrong. I watched your shoulders drop as you finally let the whole day come undone. This is enough right here. Nothing fancy, nothing clear. This is enough for tonight. You and me and a little time. I don't always have an answer. You don't always need one. Sometimes you just need somebody who doesn't turn away from the mess. You told me you'd been worried, that you're harder to be around. I said you have your moments. You laughed so hard you almost fell down. That's what I like about us. We can tell the truth and stay. No one has to be impressive. No one has to save the day. You can show up tired, I can show up in my head, and somehow we still find a way to make the room feel good again. This is enough, I don't need more tonight. No perfect plan, no perfect line. You came over, you let me into the part of you that doesn't always win. This is enough, if you're asking me. I like the real thing more than the show. I like the person only a few people know. You don't have to be better before you come around. This is enough. Sit down. Later you got quieter, but not the worry kind. More like all the noise, it finally stopped running through your mind. You leaned your head against me, said thanks for letting me crash. I said you're being dramatic. You walked 15 steps from the hall. You smiled with your eyes closed. I could feel the whole night slow. And I thought about how comfort used to sound like letting go. Now it feels like being chosen without needing to perform, like somebody seeing ordinary and still wanting a little more. If tomorrow gets louder, come back. If I get inside my head, I'll call. We don't need to keep score of who needed who last. That's not what this is for. We can take turns being tired, being difficult, being fine. And if all we do is sit here, that's still a good night. This is enough right here. Nothing fancy, nothing clear. This is enough for tonight. You and me and a little time. This is enough, I don't need more tonight. No perfect plan, no perfect line. You came over, you let me into the part of you that doesn't always win. This is enough, if you're asking me. I like the real thing more than the show. I like the person only a few people if you want to. This is enough.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you walked in like you didn't know. Everybody turns when you get close. I was doing fine before you came. Now I'm checking who just said your name. It's annoying, I'll admit. I don't usually get like this. Then you smile across the room and suddenly I'm watching you. I tell myself to mind my business. You come over, make it difficult. Ask me why I'm acting different. I say I'm not. You say sure, you know exactly what you're doing. That's the part that gets me most. You give everybody your attention, then come back and stand this close. You're too familiar with getting under my skin. Too familiar with that look you give and then acting innocent like you don't know what you did. You're too familiar and I keep letting you in. I don't wanna be controlling. You can talk to who you want. I'm not asking for permission. I'm just saying what I caught. You were laughing with somebody. Then you checked if I could see. That's not random, don't deny it. You were messing here with me. And I hate that it was working for a minute, maybe two. Then I remembered I can't flirt with other people just like you. Now you're standing by my shoulder asking who that person was. Funny how the whole situation doesn't feel so casual. If you're trying to make me jealous, at least admit you care. You don't get this kind of body when there's really nothing there. If you want my full attention, you don't need a little show. Come and say it like you mean it. I'm not hard to get to know. You can save the mystery. I already know the move. If you're trying to make me jealous, you're just telling me you do. Look, I like a little tension. I can play along sometimes, but I don't wanna spend the evening reading signals, reading signs. If you wanna dance, then ask me. If you wanna leave, let's go. If you're only testing whether I still want you, now you know. I don't want you being social. That's not what this is about. It's the way you check my reaction every time you turn around. You can keep the little game if the game is all you need. But if there's something underneath it, baby, talk to me. Say it straight, I can take it one more time. Come and claim it, no more tests. No more maybe, I like you, don't make it crazy. I could do the same thing, make you wonder all night. But I'd rather have a good time than spend it proving I'm right. So come over, drop the act, tell me what you actually want. If it's me, that's easy. If it's not, then let's move on. You're too familiar with getting under my skin. Too familiar, but I'm not falling for it again. You can skip the little trick and just tell me what this is. Too familiar, so try something honest instead. If you're trying to make me jealous, at least admit you care. You don't get this kind of body when there's really nothing there. If you want my full attention, you don't need a little show. Come and say it like you mean it. I'm not hard to get to know. You can save the mystery. I already know the move. If you're trying to make me jealous, you're just telling me you do. Come talk to me, that's easier. No little game, no audience. Come talk to me, I already know. You said we should talk. I said that sounds dangerous. You laughed and said relax. I didn't mean it like that.
Then you took the seat beside me instead of one across, which didn't exactly help with keeping this conversation casual.
We've been doing this for months. Friends when somebody asks, then staying on the phone long after we run out of things to say. You know my weekend plans before most of my friends do. At some point nothing going on got pretty hard to prove.
I was gonna bring it up, then thought you'd think I was rushing. But every time I pull away, you find a reason to touch me.
I didn't wanna assume that that closeness meant commitment.
But I also didn't want to spend another month pretending I don't feel it.
So here we are, both trying to be careful, which is funny because nothing about us feels neutral. If you want me to say it first,
Fine, I probably can.
I just wanna know what happens right after I do.
What are we doing? Not in a bad way.
I just wanna know if we're both on the same page.
What are we doing? 'Cause this feels like more
Then two friends finding reasons to keep standing by the door.
What are we doing? You can laugh, that's fine.
But if you're thinking what I'm thinking, maybe say it this time.
What are we doing?
I kinda hope it's us.
Okay, since you're asking, I think about you all the time.
Not in some dramatic way, you just show up in my mind.
When something funny happens, you're the person I wanna tell.
When my day goes wrong, you're the one who reads me well.
I didn't say anything because I liked what we already had. And risking something good for something better still feels like a risk.
But I don't wanna wake up 6 months farther down the line, still calling this friendship
when neither one of us believes it.
Say it plain, I like you. Say it back, I like you too.
That wasn't hard.
Look at us,
Maybe that's enough.
to start with us.
So Friday, just us.
No group chat, no extra seat.
You said, is that a date?
I said, do you want it to be?
You smiled.
I smiled
Apparently we're both terrible
at making anything simple.
when the answer's already obvious.
But I like that we got here without forcing any part.
No big dramatic turning point.
Just 100 little stars.
Maybe that's why this feels good.
It already knows our names.
We don't have to become strangers.
Just because something changed. If this gets weird, we talk.
If one gets scared,
We slow down if it feels right.
we keep going.
No need to map the whole thing out.
I know your bad habits.
You know mine.
We're not walking in blind.
Maybe that's actually
A pretty good way to begin.
what are we doing? I think we know now
Still kinda funny.
that it took saying it out loud. What are we doing? Something worth a try.
Two friends finally admitting
Why goodbye took half the night. What are we doing?
Friday sounds alright.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking, then I think we're doing fine. What are we doing? Maybe finally us. Say it plain, I like you. Say it back, I like you too.
That wasn't hard.
Look at us,
Maybe that's enough.
to start with us.
Friday.
Just us.
Yeah.
Call it what you want.
Oh. You get quiet when I ask what you been thinking lately. And 5 minutes later, you're the one who comes to find me. You say everything is fine, but you stand a little closer, like your mouth keeps changing subjects while the rest of you gets honest. I don't mind a little mystery, I just don't love confusion. There's a difference between taking time and keeping someone guessing. You don't have to know the future, you don't have to pick a name. I just wanna know if what I feel is happening both ways. You don't have to make it perfect, just make it make some sense. Every time I start to step away, you pull me close again. Why do you get quiet right when it gets real? Why do you change the subject when I ask you how you feel? You don't act like someone who's trying to let me go. So why do you get quiet when you're the one who keeps me close? Last week you called me late, said you had a rough day. I stayed awake and listened till you finally sounded okay. Then the next time that I saw you, you barely mentioned it, like showing me that part of you was something to forget. I don't think it made you weaker, I like that you let me in. I'm not keeping some record of every vulnerable thing. You can trust me with the messy, you can trust me with unsure. I don't need you always certain, I just need you to be yours. Talk when you're ready, but don't disappear. Take all the time you need, just keep me somewhere near. Talk when you're ready. can't handle what I hear. You came over Sunday afternoon and sat beside me on the floor. Said, I know I've been confusing. I said, yeah, a little more. You smiled because you knew I wasn't trying to make you pay. Then you said, I like this too much, and that's why I pull away. That answer wasn't easy, but at least it sounded true. I said, being scared is different from not wanting me or you. You nodded, took my hand like that settled something small. Maybe honesty doesn't fix it, but it gives us somewhere to start. Why do you get quiet right when it gets real? Now at least I know the reason behind the way you feel. You don't have to have an answer before you let me know. You can get a little quiet, just don't shut the whole thing down. I can give you patience without pretending I don't care. I can leave you room to breathe without acting like I'm not there. If you need a day, say a day. If you need a week, say so. I can work with something honest. I just can't work with not knowing. Talk when you're ready, but don't disappear. Take all the time you need, just keep me somewhere near. Talk when you're ready, I can handle what I hear. You said I'm trying, I said I know. That's more honest than being quiet. Yeah. You want the window open, I want the air turned down. You wanna leave at 7, I start getting ready around 8. You always pick the movie, then fall asleep before the end. I complain about it every time, then let you do it all again.
We disagree on breakfast, you like sweet, I like salt. You say I walk too quickly, I say that's completely your fault. Somehow none of this feels like anything we need to fix. Maybe fitting well together doesn't mean matching every bit. Works for me,
You being you,
works for me, me being me. We don't need the same everything, you and me. Works for me.
you like making reservations, I prefer seeing where we land. You make lists for every weekend, I lose mine before it starts. But when something really matters, we usually want the same. Show up,
Tell the truth, don't play some complicated game. You said, what if we're too different? I said, different how? You pointed at my dinner, I said, that's your argument now.
then you laughed and stole a bite, which weakened your entire case. I like that we can disagree and still wanna share the plate. Works for me,
The way you keep me laughing works for me. The way we make it happen. You don't need to think like I do, I don't need to change your mind. If the things that really matter keep lining up just fine. Works for me,
your habits and your questions.
works for me. Even your bad directions, we don't have to match completely to know this fits naturally. You and me. Works for me. Works for me.
Not perfect,
Don't need to be. Works for me. You and me.
I like that. You challenge me without making everything a fight. You tell me when I'm stubborn, I tell you when you're technically right. You know I hate that phrase, which is why you say it with a grin. Then 5 minutes later, we're both laughing about it again.
There's something very steady under all our little differences. I trust you when you leave, I trust you're coming back again. I don't need constant agreement, I need somebody who can hear a completely different opinion and still pull their chair near.
You ask me what I see when I think a few months down.
I said probably more of this.
You said, wow, romantic.
I said hear me out.
More dinners, more dumb arguments, more learning when to bend, more making plans and changing them because something better came instead.
More mornings, more bad jokes, working well for me.
You take the eye,
I'll take the window.
you pick the show.
I'll pick tomorrow.
You take your time,
I'll walk too fast.
we'll meet somewhere.
and laugh.
You don't complete me,
Back too much pressure.
you just make life
a little better.
And if you're asking
whether I still choose this,
yeah,
easy answer.
works for me.
The way you keep me laughing. Works for me. The way we make it happen. You don't need to think like I do. I don't need to change your mind. If the things that really matter keep lining up just fine. Works for me.
Your habits and your questions.
Works for me. Even your bad directions. We don't have to match completely to know this fits naturally. You and me. Works for me. Works for me.
Not perfect,
Don't need to be. Works for me. You and me.
window open, fine.
But I'm picking breakfast. Works for me.
I know how this looks, me showing up again. After I said I needed distance, after saying we should end. I meant it when I said it, that's the difficult part. Sometimes leaving is the right thing and still hurts your heart. I had good reasons, I can name everyone. We got tired of having the same fight over and over, but a little time apart made something else clear too. I don't miss the chaos, I miss the good in me with you. I'm not here to erase everything that went wrong. I'm here because some feelings stayed after I moved on. Worth asking, that's all this is tonight. Are we really done? Or were we only out of ways to make it right? Worth asking before we close the door, if there's still something healthy here we never learned to reach before. I don't need the old us, I wouldn't want it back. But maybe there's a version that knows better than that. Worth asking, even if the answer's no. You listen without interrupting, which you never used to do. I noticed I was doing the same new thing with you. Maybe space is something that closeness couldn't teach. How to hear the other person without preparing the speech. You said I still care about you, but caring isn't enough. I said I know, that's why I'm not calling this a second chance. We don't have to jump back in, we don't have to try it all. I just didn't want our last decision to be made while we were mad. Worth asking, that's all this is tonight. Are we really done? Or were we only out of ways to make it right? Worth asking before we close the door, if there's still something healthy here we never learned to reach before. I don't need the old us, I wouldn't want it back. But maybe there's a version that knows better than that. Worth asking, even if the answer's no. Maybe love can be real and still not be enough. Maybe timing can matter, maybe people can grow up. Maybe we meet again and nothing fits the same. Maybe that's the closure we were trying hard to name. Or maybe we start slowly, one conversation at a time. No promises made in panic, no pretending we're fine. If it feels wrong, we stop. If it feels right, we see. That's all I'm asking from you and from me. You looked at me for a while, then said coffee next week. I laughed because the answer was smaller than I expected. No sweeping declaration, no kiss across the table, just Tuesday afternoon. If both of us are able, then strangely that felt better than some dramatic return. Maybe something worth rebuilding shouldn't have to crash and burn. I said Tuesday works, you you said okay, we'll talk then. And for the first time in a long time, leaving didn't feel like an end. No big promise, no big sign, just another conversation at another time. No old story, no pretend. Maybe asking is where we begin. Worth asking, that's all this ever had to be. Not a promise that we get it right, just honest curiosity. Ooh, worth asking before we leave it in the past. If there's a better way to know each other than the way we knew us last. I don't need the old us, I wouldn't take it back. But maybe there's a future that doesn't repeat that. Worth asking. And Tuesday's good for me. No big promise, just Tuesday, we'll see. I said this probably sounds weird.
You said that's a great beginning.
I said sometimes when I'm with you,
I don't feel like I'm performing,
you laughed and said good.
'cause I wouldn't know what to clap for.
Then I remembered exactly
Why I keep calling you more.
you don't always agree with me.
That's part of why this works.
You tell me when I'm overthinking,
Before I make it worse,
you know when to make a joke and when to leave one alone. There's something
something about your timing that feels strangely like home. You make sense, even when nothing else does. You make sense, maybe that's enough. You said for what it's worth, I feel kinda similar. Then immediately changed the subject, like you wished you'd said it quieter. I let you get away with it for maybe half a minute, then asked similar how. You said don't make me explain it.
I said that's not fair.
You said okay, fine,
I like who I am around you.
and I like having you in my life.
That was very direct for somebody avoiding the question.
I smiled so hard, you accused me of making it stressful. You make sense to me, not in some perfect way. You still get on my nerves at least a couple times a day. But when the whole world gets confusing, you're the person I can read. You make sense to me, and I think I make sense to you. You make sense to me, maybe that's why this feels new. No game underneath the words, no puzzle I have to move through. I don't know what we call it yet, but I like what it could be. You make sense to me.
We took the long way back,
Because nobody wanted goodbye.
you said I'm not avoiding leaving.
I said that sounds exactly like a lie.
Then you bumped my shoulder and asked what I was doing Sunday.
I said apparently something with you.
You said good answer.
It's funny how attraction
Can feel calmer than expected,
not less exciting.
just easier to trust the direction.
I don't feel like I'm auditioning.
I don't feel like you're keeping score.
I just know the more I know you,
The more I wanna know some more.
makes sense,
You and me,
makes sense.
apparently,
No big proof,
no defense.
you and me.
Kinda makes sense.
Maybe we try dinner, just us.
Maybe we call it a date.
If that word makes you nervous,
We can laugh, it'll still be okay.
maybe nothing changes.
Except we stop pretending.
We're surprised every time the other person.
Ends up staying on our mind.
You make sense to me.
Not in some perfect way.
You still get on my nerves.
At least a couple times a day.
But when the whole world world gets confusing, you're the person I can read. You make sense to me, and I think I make sense to you. You make sense to me, maybe that's why this feels new. No game underneath the words, no puzzle I have to move through. I don't know what we call it yet, but I like what it could be. You make sense to me. Sunday works, call it a day, or don't, still makes sense. I thought you'd leave when I got quiet. That's usually what people do. When I start making everything easy and let somebody see the truth. I wasn't trying to test you, I just had nothing left to say. You sat beside me on the floor and didn't try to fix my day. You asked if I wanted company, I said I don't know, maybe. You nodded like that was enough and stayed right there beside me. We didn't have some perfect moment, no movie line, no sudden kiss. You ordered dinner, lost the remote, and made me laugh in spite of it. I kept expecting you to notice I wasn't much fun that night, but every time I looked across the room, you seemed completely fine. That's when something in me shifted, not dramatic, just enough. Maybe being understood can look a lot like showing up. You stayed, you didn't make me earn it. You stayed, and somehow that was different. You stayed when I had nothing pretty to give. You stayed. I don't know what to call it yet, but I know what it did to me. You made a hard night feel less heavy without asking me to be anything besides exactly where I was and how I felt. I thought I'd have to hide the messy parts. You stayed and let me be myself. The next morning felt so normal. You were searching for your keys. I was standing by the counter, wondering what this meant to me. You kissed my forehead on the way out, said call me when you wake. I almost told you not to worry, then decided not to fake it. So I called around 11, you answered on the second ring. I said thanks for staying over. You said why wouldn't I? I didn't have an answer. Maybe that's the point. You weren't trying to impress me, you were simply making a choice. I don't know what to call it yet, but I know what it did to me. You made a hard night feel less heavy without asking me to be anything besides exactly where I was and how I felt. I thought I'd have to hide the messy parts. You stayed and let me be myself. I've been good at keeping people at a comfortable distance, giving them the easy version, never asking for assistance. But you didn't make it awkward, didn't turn it into proof. You just sat there in the quiet like there was nowhere else to move. Maybe love is still too big a word, maybe we're not there, but whatever this is becoming, I know I wanna meet it there. You stayed, no speech, no explanation. You stayed, past all my hesitation. You stayed, and now I keep remembering. You stayed, I don't know what to call it yet, but I know I want it near. Something about the way you stayed made everything feel clear. I don't need you to rescue me, I don't need a perfect start. I just like the way you didn't run when I finally dropped my guard. Call me when you get home, that's what I said. This time you laughed and said I always do, and I believed you. You You sure? Cause you're standing pretty close. You sure? Cause you're giving me that look. You say we're keeping this easy, but your hand says something more. So before you call it nothing, baby, you sure? Yeah. You showed up late, said traffic. I said, nice excuse. You laughed and took the seat beside me like you always do. Your knee kept touching mine. You never moved it once. Then you asked me who I came with, like you cared a little much. I know that tone, I know that face. I know when somebody's trying not to give themselves away. You can keep pretending if pretending makes you calm, but you're making quite a case with your attention on my arm. If we're only having fun, why do you care where I've been? Why do you pull me closer when somebody else walks in? If this really means nothing, why is it getting hard to leave? You can tell me we're just playing, but you're not convincing me. Yeah, you said maybe you're imagining it. I said that's convenient. Then your friend called you out and you suddenly got speechless. I don't need a confession, I don't need a dramatic scene. I just like how bad you are at acting like you don't want me. You offered me a jacket, I said I wasn't cold. You put it on my shoulders anyway, then smiled like you won. I could make this complicated, but I like it where it is. A little tension, a little honesty, and maybe one good kiss. There you go, again, getting closer. There you go, again, giving yourself over. No, I won't make you say it if you're not ready yet, but you're not exactly subtle, and I kinda love that. Later we're outside, everybody else moved on. You said I should probably go, then stay through one more song. I asked what you were waiting for, you said nothing, I don't know. I said that's a lot of standing still for somebody trying to go. You laughed, looked down, then finally looked at me, said okay, maybe there's a little more here than I planned to see. I said that's all I needed. You said don't get ahead. I said relax, I'm just enjoying how easy that was to admit. We don't need a label tonight, we don't need to know next week. But if you feel it, let it happen. You don't have to overthink me. I can handle taking time, I can handle moving slow. I just couldn't let you keep saying something everybody knows. If we're only having fun, why do you care where I've been? Why do you pull me closer when somebody else walks in? If this really means nothing, why is it getting hard to leave? You can tell me we're just playing, but you're not convincing me. You sure? Cause you're standing pretty close. You sure? Cause you're giving me that look. You say we're keeping this easy, but your hand says something more. So before you call it nothing, baby, you sure? Yeah, you smiled, didn't answer. I think that's answer enough. You sure? Yeah, that's what I thought. You always know when to call, right when I'm starting to move on. Not enough to say you want me, just enough to keep me involved. You ask how I've been sleeping, you ask who I've been seeing, then disappear for 3 days like none of it had meaning. I used to feel the silence, make excuses for your time, and tell myself you're complicated when really you were undecided. I still like you, that's the annoying truth, but liking you doesn't mean I have to do all the work for two. Your turn, I've said what I feel. Your turn, show me something real. I'm not closing the door, I'm just not holding it open. If you want this anymore, your turn. I called first, I stayed late, I gave you room, I gave you grace. I'm not angry, I'm just done doing both sides. Your turn. Friday evening. Said you've been kinda distant. I almost laughed because hearing that from you was something close to ridiculous. I said I've just been matching what you've been giving me. You got quiet for a second like the math was finally easy. You said you never meant to make me feel unimportant. I said intentions are nice, but I need something I can live in. I don't want constant texting, I don't need every night. I just need the effort to look like it's coming from both sides. Meet me here or let me go, either one I need to know. Meet me here, don't make me run all the distance. Your turn. The next day you called early, not midnight, not after drinks. You said I've been thinking about what you said to me. I let you finish, didn't rescue you, didn't make it easier. You said I think I got too used to knowing you'd always be here. But that was honest, more than I expected. You said you wanna change it, I said then change it. Not to be cold, not to make you prove yourself. I just learned that love gets tiring when one person carries everything. I can be patient without chasing, I can be open without waiting forever. I can like you and still choose me. Those things can't exist together. So if you call because you mean it. If you come because you want to. If you stay because you chose it. Not because I made it easy. Your turn, I've said what I feel. Your turn, show me something real. I'm not closing the door, I'm just not holding it open. If you want this anymore. Your turn, I called first, I stayed late, I gave you room, I gave you grace. Now I'm standing where I was, you know the way. Your turn, no hard feelings, no big scene. Just meet me where you say you wanna be. No hard feelings, no more run if this matters. Your turn, you said okay, I said we'll see. That's not a no, that's your opportunity.
Yeah. You walked in with somebody, I pretended not to notice. Then you came straight over like you knew exactly what I do. Said, hey, it's been a minute. I said, yeah, maybe two. We both smiled way too long for something casual and cool. You asked me how I've been, I gave the shortest answer possible. Not because I'm hiding anything, you're just making normal impossible. Then you leaned in closer so I could hear you through the room. I forgot what you were asking, that's becoming kinda usual. Act normal, that's what I tell myself. Act normal, like you're anybody else. Then you look at me, and there goes all my help. Act normal, yeah, good luck with that. I went back to my friends, you somehow ended up beside us. You laughed at something I said before anybody else could even get it. That's the thing about you, you catch the little stuff too fast. Makes it hard to keep pretending this is something that will pass. Then somebody asked if we knew each other well. You said a little, I said depends on what you call a little. You looked right at me like you liked the way that sounded. Now I'm trying not to smile and you're clearly not helping. I can act normal till you get this close. I can play it easy till you say my name that way. I can tell myself it's nothing I should overthink. Then you touch my arm and every good excuse disappears. I can act normal for maybe half a song. Then you look at me again and all my cool is gone. I can keep pretending, but what's the point in that? Act normal, yeah, good luck with that. Later we got outside. You asked if I was leaving. I said maybe. You said that's not really an answer. I said neither was a little. You laughed and looked away, then finally said okay. I wanted to see you today. That landed better than whatever line you planned. I said see that's easier. You said don't get used to it. Too late. I already like this version of you better. The one that says the thing before the moment disappears. There you are, there I go, trying hard not to show. One more look, one more laugh. Act normal, not a chance. I don't need a big confession, I don't need a perfect lie. I just like knowing I'm not the only one losing mine. If you're trying to stay cool, you can stop whenever. I'm already having more fun when we're better together. So come stand close, say something dumb, make me forget what I was thinking of. Maybe being obvious isn't such a terrible thing. I can act normal till you get this close. I can play it easy till you say my name. That way I can tell myself it's nothing I should overthink. Then you touch my arm and every good excuse disappears. I can act normal for maybe half a song. Then you look at me again and all my cool is gone. I can keep pretending, but what's the point in that? Act normal, yeah, good luck with that. Act normal, that's what I tell myself. Normal, like you're anybody else. Then you look at me and there goes all my help. Act normal, yeah, good luck with that. You said we'll see you soon, I said we'll see, then smiled the whole way home. Real normal of me. You've been sitting next to me, but somewhere else all night. I can tell by how you answer half a second after I stop talking. You're not trying to be rude, you're just carrying something heavy. And I know you well enough not to take every silence personally. Still, I miss you, even with your hand in mine. That's a strange thing to admit when you're literally by my side. So I'm not gonna make a scene, I'm not gonna ask 10 questions. I just wanna know if there's a way back into the conversation. You don't have to fake a smile, you don't have to make me guess. Just come back when you're ready, I can sit with the rest. Come back in the room, you don't have to fix it. Come back in the room, you can bring whatever this is. I don't need the best version, I don't need a lighter mood. I just miss the part of you that lets me get close to you. Come back in the room. You finally said I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. I said you don't need an answer before you're allowed to speak. Maybe you're overwhelmed, maybe you've been running low. Maybe there isn't one clean reason why you've been somewhere else. You said I didn't want to ruin a perfectly good night. I said you being honest doesn't ruin anything of mine. That's the thing about closeness, it can only happen when we're good. If I only get the easy version, then I don't really get you. You can be quiet, just don't disappear. You can be tired, I'm still right here. No performance, no better mood. Just come back in the room. We turned the TV down, you finally started talking. Not one giant explanation, just 100 little things. Work got weird, your friend moved, you haven't been sleeping much. Nothing sounded catastrophic, together it was enough. I didn't solve it, that wasn't what you needed. I just listened till your shoulders stopped sitting near your ears. And you looked at me and smiled, said thanks for not making this bigger. I said thanks for letting me actually be here with you. I know love can't be a constant good mood. I know being close means making room for the days when one of us has less to give. And
if you drift, I'll say your name. Not to pull, just to remind there's somebody right beside you. You don't have to hide. Come back in the room. You don't have to fix it. Come back in the room. You can bring whatever this is. I don't need the best version. I don't need a lighter mood. I just miss the part of you that lets me get close to you. Come back in the room. You can be quiet, just don't disappear. You can be tired, I'm still right here. No performance, no better mood. Just come back in the room. You leaned into me, didn't say much. That's okay, you're back.
Yeah. Saw your name in my phone, didn't feel like it used to. No knot in my stomach, no list of things I should prove. Just thought that's kinda nice, wonder what they want. Then I answered like a person who finally stopped rehearsing every thought. You said, hey, it's been a while. I said, yeah, how have you been? You said you moved across town, started running again. We talked for 15 minutes about nothing that mattered much, and somehow that felt better than reopening everything between us. Yeah. Back then every conversation had a winner and a loser. Every silence felt loaded, every question had a future. Now your voice just sounded familiar, not dangerous, not mine. Funny what a little distance can do to a complicated time. Yeah. You asked if I still went to that place near your old street. I said sometimes. You said we should grab something to eat. No dramatic pause, no secret meaning I could hear. Just two people making plans without dragging the past in here. I almost said no from habit, then realized I didn't need to. I'm not protecting some old version of myself from seeing you. We can sit across a table without asking what went wrong. Maybe growing up is learning, not every ending needs to stay a war. So I said Thursday works, you said cool, around 7. And I liked how normal that little answer felt. No racing heart, no fantasy, no wondering if this means we're about to become what we used to be. We're back on good terms, that's enough for me. No need to turn a little piece into history. You can laugh, I can listen, we can talk without it hurting. We're back on good terms, and that feels good to me. No second chance, no final scene, no rewriting what we used to be. Just something easy, something earned. We're back on good terms. Hey, hey, hey. Thursday, you were 5 minutes late, still exactly on brand. I said nice to know some things survive. You laughed and raised your hands. You look good, I said it once. You said the same to me. Then we ordered, and somehow that was all it needed to be. You told me about somebody you almost dated last year. I waited for the old jealousy, it never showed up here. That surprised me in a good way, like finding out the bruise is gone. I could care about your life without wishing I belonged. And when you asked about mine, I didn't edit any names, didn't need to make you wonder, didn't need to make a game. It felt grown, a little strange, but mostly kinda clean. Like we finally found a version of us that didn't need fixing. No bad blood, no hidden test, no need to prove who moved on best. No bad blood, just two people doing better than before. When we got the check, you said we should do this again. I said yeah sometime, and actually meant it as a friend. Maybe that's less exciting than some movie ending, but real peace feels underrated when you've lived without it. I don't need you back, I don't need you gone. I don't need to make a lesson out of everything we got wrong. I'm just glad your name can show up on my screen and feel like somebody I once loved. Now somebody
dramatic conclusion. Sometimes closure looks a lot like losing the confusion. You go your way, I'll go mine, and maybe they cross again. Not because we're unfinished, just because we're good again. Some people stay as a scar, some become a story you avoid. Maybe we got lucky, maybe time changed the noise. Now I can hear your name and smile without wanting anything back. That's not nothing, that's the kind of peace I didn't know we had. We're back on good terms, that's enough for me. No need to turn a little piece into history. You can laugh, I can listen, we can talk without it hurting. We're back on good terms, and that feels good to me. No second chance, no final scene, no rewriting what we used to be. Just something easy, something earned. We're back on good terms. No bad blood, no hidden test, no need to prove who moved on best. No bad blood, just two people doing better than before. You said get home safe, I said you too. Good terms, feels good.
You said keep it simple, I say yeah, that's fine. Then you left your jacket at my place for the third time. Now you know my coffee, I know when you're stressed. We keep calling this casual, but we're really bad at it. Sure, when I'm quiet, I know when you need space. You make fun of my playlist, then remember every name. We don't talk about feelings, that's apparently the rule. But you look at me like that, and I forget what we're supposed to do. We're bad at casual, really bad at casual. Every little thing we do makes it way too obvious. Yeah, 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 yeah. Your friends already know me, mine ask where you've been. You say don't make it weird, then pull me closer again. You send me pictures of nothing important at all, just whatever made you laugh, cause you wanted me involved. I know which side you sleep on, you know how I take my tea. That's a lot of little details for somebody who's just seeing me. Maybe we should stop pretending we're too cool to care, cause every time I turn around, you're already there. No one has to make a promise, no one has to name tonight. But if this isn't going somewhere, why does leaving never feel right? We're bad at casual, we tried, but look at us. You stay longer every time, I keep finding reasons not to rush. We're bad at casual, maybe that's not such a problem. If I want a little more and you already want it, we're bad at casual, bad at keeping distance, bad at playing cool, bad at saying nothing when we're breaking every rule. You called me from the grocery store to ask what snacks I like. I laughed and said, you're proving my whole point tonight. You said, don't get excited, I said, too late for that. Then you came over smiling with my favorite in the bag. I don't need forever, just a little honesty. If the reason this feels different is you're getting used to me, I can handle complicated, I just hate unnecessary games. So if you wanna keep this going, you can say it to my face. We're bad at casual, we try, but look at us. You stay longer every time, keep finding reasons not to rush. We're bad at casual, maybe that's not such a problem. If I want a little more and you already want it, we're bad at casual. Maybe we skip the part where we act surprised. Maybe we admit we've been crossing every line out in a reckless way, just in a real one. You already feel like someone I can lean on, and least we finally stop pretending for a while. We're bad at casual, really bad at casual. You can keep your jacket here, that feels pretty obvious. And I don't wanna fix it. You stay longer every time, maybe staying is the difference. We're bad at casual, I think I finally get it. If I want a little more and you already said yes with it. We're bad at casual, no big speech, no complicated answer. Come on in, you know where everything is. We're bad at casual. Maybe that's the best part.
You said you couldn't stay too long. That was 3 hours ago. Now your shoes are by the couch and you're choosing one more show.
We stopped watching 20 minutes and you started telling me about your friends.
Then somehow we're talking childhood names and all the little things we never planned to say. I like this version of the night.
No perfect timing.
No perfect lines. You look comfortable next to me, like leaving isn't urgent anymore. Make breakfast plans before you change your mind. Tell me coffee, tell me 9. Tell me you'll still be here in daylight. Make breakfast plans. Nothing serious, nothing grand. Just give tomorrow half a chance. If tonight is good, then why not? Make breakfast plans. Eggs or pancakes, I don't care. Pick a place, I'll meet you there.
You say don't make this mean too much,
I say I'm really not.
but you keep smiling at the floor like you've already had the thought.
I know we're new, I know the deal. Nobody has to call it real, but every time you say you're leaving, you sit back down and keep on speaking.
There's something funny in your face when I say Sunday works for me.
You try to hide it with a joke, but you're not hard to read.
Tomorrow morning,
That's all I'm asking.
no 5-year story.
No overreacting.
Tomorrow morning,
If you're still laughing,
come sit beside me and
see what happens. Make breakfast plans before you change your mind. Tell me coffee, tell me 9. Tell me you'll still be here in daylight. Make breakfast plans. Nothing serious, nothing grand. Just give tomorrow half a chance. If tonight is good, then why not? Make breakfast plans.
maybe we'll wake up feeling weird.
Maybe you'll steal my favorite shirt.
Maybe the place around the corner will be packed and make us
Wait outside.
Maybe you'll tell me something dumb.
And I'll remember it for months.
Maybe this turns into a story.
Neither one of us expected yet.
I'm not trying to skip ahead,
I'm having fun right where we are.
but I like knowing there's a next thing.
Even if the next thing isn't far.
You don't have to promise Monday.
You don't have to promise June.
You don't have to meet my family.
Or leave your toothbrush in my room.
Just don't disappear at sunrise.
Like the night was all we had.
If you like this half as much as me,
Come back and make me laugh. Make breakfast plans, yeah, take a little chance. Tell me coffee, tell me 10. Tell me where and I'll be there then. Make breakfast plans. Nothing serious, nothing grand. Just give tomorrow half a chance. If tonight is good, then why not? Make breakfast plans. Eggs or pancakes, I don't care. Window, table, anywhere. Stay or meet me, either way. Just don't make tonight the end.
you said you couldn't stay too long.
Now morning doesn't sound so far. Make breakfast plans. Make breakfast plans. We'll figure out the rest when we get there.
Yeah, yeah. We both said things we probably didn't mean. You walked out mad, I stayed mad at the screen. typed the whole message, deleted every line. Sometimes winning an argument is the fastest way to waste the night. I know your side even if I don't agree. You know mine probably better than me. That's why this feels stupid. Two people who usually talk, turning one bad hour into a reason not to call. I'm not keeping score, but if I was, we both lose. You got your point across, yeah, I got mine through. Now the room is quiet, and honestly, what for? I don't wanna be right more than I want us good. Call it even, you were wrong, I was stubborn, we both know it. Call it even, come back over, we can talk when we're not heated. You called around 11, said, are you still mad? I said a little, you said okay, same. At least we made each other laugh. That's usually the first sign we're getting back to normal. One bad joke, then one honest line, and suddenly the wall gets smaller. You said I hated how you said it, I said I hated what you did. You said fair, I said fair. Look at us being adults again. No dramatic apology, no pretending nothing happened. Just enough responsibility to stop a fight from becoming a pattern. Call it even, and not because it doesn't matter. Call it even, cause we finally hurt each other. I can own the part that's mine, you can own the part that's yours. We don't need another round to know what we're fighting for. Call it even, come sit next to me. We can disagree and still choose peace. Call it even, then kiss me before we find another thing to debate. Next morning you were making coffee, like you always do. I asked if we were good, you said mostly. How about you? I said mostly works, that's realer than perfect anyway. I like us better, honest and polite, and full of things we never say. I learned just silence doesn't always mean you're done. You learn when I get defensive, I need a minute before I'm fun. Not every conflict needs a winner at the end. Sometimes being close means knowing when to bend. So next time, maybe we take 10 before we say the sharp thing. Maybe I ask what you meant instead of hearing what I'm afraid of. Maybe you tell me you're hurt before you turn it into distance. That's enough improvement for one relationship. I don't need a spotless record, I need repair when something breaks. I don't need us never fighting, I need trust after mistakes. You can be mad and still be kind. I can be hurt and still be fair. If we're both trying, that's enough to meet somewhere from there. Call it even, you were wrong, I was stubborn, we both know it. Call it even, come back over, we know better, let's show it. Call it even, and not because it doesn't matter. Call it even, cause we finally hurt each other. I can own the part that's mine, you can own the part that's yours. We don't need another round to know what we're fighting for. Call it even, come sit next to me. We can disagree and still choose peace. Call it even, then kiss me before we start debating who kissed who. You said it was you, I said absolutely not. Okay, call it even. Yeah, 10, D4.
You think I never notice when you move a little closer, when we're sitting with our friends and you find a reason to lean over. You think I missed the question under everything you said, when you asked who I was seeing, then pretended you forget. I could tell you what I'm thinking, but I kinda wanna know if you're brave enough
Then you'd laugh and change the subject.
So I figured keep it simple. I didn't want to ruin something that's already good. But every time you leave the room, I notice more than friends probably should.
And if we're both still wondering,
Maybe wondering is getting old.
I don't need a perfect answer.
I just need somewhere to go. Let's call it something. Doesn't have to be forever, but it's more than nothing when we're always here together. Let's call it something, even if we take it slow.
You don't have to promise everything.
Just tell me what you know. Let's call it something. Okay.
Okay. I like the way you always know when I'm pretending. And I like that every conversation takes forever before ending.
I like your bad impressions and the way you steal my fries. And maybe I've been waiting for you to stop acting surprised. So there, I finally said it. You can laugh if you need time, but judging by the way you're smiling, I don't think I'm out of line. Say it plain, say it easy. You like me, I like you. Nothing crazy, nothing secret. We can start with something true.
Then let's start with Friday. Dinner somewhere we both know. No pretending it's an accident.
No inviting everyone we know.
If it feels a little different,
Maybe different isn't bad.
we've been dancing on the answer.
Long enough to make me laugh. I don't need a definition that can cover every day. I just want us both admitting there's a reason that we stay. Let's call it something. Doesn't have to be forever, but it's more than nothing when we're always here together. Let's call it something, even if we take it slow.
You don't have to promise everything.
Just tell me what you know. Let's call it something.
Maybe it's a first date.
Maybe it's a long shot.
Maybe in a few months.
We'll laugh at how scared we got.
Maybe we're exactly
Where we're supposed to start.
two people being honest.
For once about their hearts. No need to overdo it. No need to rush ahead.
Just
Sit a little closer
and say what you already said.
say it plain, say it easy. You like me, I like you. Nothing crazy, nothing secret. We can start with something true. Let's call it something. Not a question we keep dodging. If we both keep coming back here, then it's probably worth acknowledging. Let's call it something. Ooh, we can figure out the rest. You don't have to promise everything. Just give this thing a yes. Let's call it something. Friday works. I'll pick the place. You bring that smile and we'll start there. Call it something, something good.
My friend caught me checking my phone. Said that smile looks suspicious. I told her nothing's going on. She said, sure, if you insist. Then your name lit up the screen, and I gave myself away. One little message, nothing deep, still changed my whole face. You asked what I was doing, I said, trying not to answer fast. Then waited maybe 7 seconds, yeah, I really made that last. I don't know when this got different, but I know exactly how. Every time you come around me, I get easier somehow. I wasn't looking for a reason to let somebody in, but lately every ordinary day gets better when you text again. You caught me smiling, there goes my cool. I had a whole plan and I saw you. Now I'm laughing at things that aren't that funny. You caught me smiling, yeah, look what you do to me. No, I can't hide it, not anymore. You walk in, I forget what I was cool for. You caught me smiling, and I don't even mind it if everybody sees what you do to me. There it is again, that stupid little grin. There it is again. You came by with 2 iced coffees. Said you guessed which one was mine. You got the order almost perfect. I still drank it anyway. You told me some ridiculous story about the train and someone's dog. I don't remember half the details. I remember watching you talk. Then you asked why I was staring. I said, you got something right there. You checked your shirt, I started laughing. You said, that's not very fair. Maybe flirting should be harder. Maybe I'm just out of practice. But every little thing between us keeps turning into something mild. Smiling, there goes my cool. I had a whole plan and I saw you. Now I'm laughing at things that aren't that funny. You caught me smiling, yeah, look what you do to me. No, I can't hide it, not anymore. You walk in, I forget what I was cool for. You caught me smiling, and I don't even mind it if everybody sees what you do to me. I used to overthink the timing, wonder who should call who first. Now I just send you what I'm thinking, and somehow that works. You don't make me second guess it. You don't play too hard to read. Maybe that's why being near you feels lighter than it should be. My friend asked me later, so are you gonna admit it now? I said, maybe I like somebody. She said, finally, wow. I don't need to make a headline, I don't need a bigger sign. If you keep making me this happy, I can live with looking obvious. If this is just the beginning, I'm good with where it starts. Don't need to turn a good thing into something way too hard. Come over, make me laugh again. I'll stop pretending not to care. If you're looking for the answer, it's probably on my face somewhere. There it is again, that stupid little grin. There it is again. You caught me smiling, there goes my cool. I had a whole plan, then I saw you. Ooh, now I'm laughing at things that aren't that funny. You caught me smiling, yeah, look what you do to me. No, I can't hide it, not anymore. You walk in, I forget what I was cool for. You caught me smiling, and I don't even mind it if everybody sees what you do to me. My friend caught me checking my phone. I didn't even try to lie. Your name lit up, there went my face. You caught me smiling, that's alright. I know you said you might stay in. You had a long
now weak, I get it. I almost told you never mind, then typed another message, come by anyway. You don't have to dress up, you don't have to bring a thing. I just wanna see you, that's really all I mean. We can sit out on the balcony, talk about whatever comes. You can tell me all the little things that annoyed you just because. I don't need a special reason, I don't need a perfect night. Sometimes seeing your face is enough to make mine feel right. Come by anyway, even if you're tired. Come by anyway, you don't have to stay. Come by anyway, if you need somewhere easy, you know the door, you know the way. You showed up 20 minutes later in the shirt you always wear. Said I look terrible, I said I really don't care. You dropped your bag beside the sofa, put your feet up like you live here, and somehow all the noise you carried started disappear. And we talked about your boss, then your sister, then some show I never saw. You made fun of how I listen like I'm taking mental notes. Maybe I am, maybe that's what happens when somebody matters. You remember all the small stuff without trying to make it matter. You don't have to bring your best, you can bring the day you had. You can come in feeling great or come in feeling kinda bad. I don't need the polished version, I don't need you rearranged. If you want a place to land tonight, come by anyway. Later on you got more quiet, said I probably should head home, but neither one of us was moving and your phone stayed face down. You asked me if I ever worry this is moving somewhere fast. I said only when we overthink it, so maybe don't do that. You laughed and leaned against me like the answer worked for now. I don't know what next month looks like, I just like what this is now. Maybe comfort isn't boring, maybe easy isn't less. Maybe liking how we fit doesn't need some bigger test. Come by anyway, even when it's messy. Come by anyway, you don't have to explain. Come by anyway, if you just wanna see me, that's already a good enough reason. I used to think the good stuff had to keep me on my toes, had to feel a little dangerous or I'd think it moved too slow. Then you walked into my life and made steady feel brand new. Now my favorite kind of evening is an ordinary one with you. So if tomorrow gets too crowded, if next week runs too late, you don't need an invitation, you can come by anyway. You don't have to bring your best, you can bring the day you had. You can come in feeling great or come in feeling kinda bad. I don't need the polished version, I don't need you rearranged. If you want a place to land tonight, come by anyway. No occasion, no big reason, just your shoes beside the door. No performance, no pretending, I don't need anything more. Come by anyway. Stay a little longer, come by anyway. We'll figure out the rest. Come by anyway. You are always welcome, just like this. You said you might stay, and I'm glad you changed your mind. Come by anyway, anytime. Come on. You keep looking over like you want me to notice, then you turn back to your friends like you're trying to stay focused. I caught you once, caught you twice. Now we're way beyond coincidence. If you're curious about me, you can do something with it. I'm not gonna cross the room just to make this easy for you. You already know I'm interested. I haven't exactly hidden it. So take your time, take one more look. But if you're waiting for a sign, I'm standing right here smiling. I don't know what else you need tonight. Come find out if the feeling's really there. Come find out. You don't have to wonder from over there. If you think we'd be good together, there's one easy way to know. Come a little closer. Come find out. Don't talk yourself around it. Don't make it complicated now. If you wanna know what happens, come find out. Come on, come on. You're already halfway. You finally made it over. Said, have we met before? I said, that's your opening. You laughed and nearly walked back toward the door. I caught your sleeve. Said, I'm kidding. You said, good. I had nothing else. Turns out confidence looks better when you're laughing at yourself. We talked about nothing serious, which somehow made it better. You told me what your friends call you when you've had a little confidence. I said I wouldn't use it. You said you absolutely will. Then somebody called your name and you stayed right where you were still. Find out if the feeling's really there. Come find out. You don't have to wonder from over there. If you think we'd be good together, there's one easy way to know. Come a little closer. Come find out. Don't talk yourself around it. Don't make it complicated now. If you wanna know what happens, come find out. Now you're telling me you almost didn't come tonight. I said then you would've missed me. You said that's a confident reply. Maybe, but you haven't looked away in something like 10 minutes. And every time I move an inch, you somehow close the distance. You asked what I was doing later. I said, depends who's asking. You said me. I said then probably whatever you're suggesting. No giant declaration, no need to overplay it. Sometimes chemistry is obvious the second people stop delaying. We can take one walk, have one drink, trade one number, see what we think. Nobody's promising anything. Nobody needs to. But if you keep standing close enough to hear me breathe, at some point curiosity starts looking a lot like chemistry. So quit watching from across the room. You're already here. You might as well see what happens too. Come find out if the feeling's really there. Come find out. You don't have to wonder anymore. If you think we'd be good together, there's one easy way to know. Stay a little closer. Come find out. Don't talk yourself around it. Don't make it complicated now. You wanted to know what happens. You're finding out. Come on, come on. No more looking from across the room. Come on, come on. You already know what to do. You said, so what happens now? I said, you're doing fine. Come find out. One step at a time. You've been on your phone all evening. I'm not taking it personally. I know today was one of those days where everybody needed everything. You keep saying give me a second, then another message comes through. I could ask you for attention, but I'd rather make it easy for you. So I moved a little closer, put my feet beside your feet. You looked over, said I'm sorry. I say you don't have to be. I know life gets loud know people pull you everywhere. I just miss you a little, even when you're sitting there. Come sit closer, you don't have to say a thing. Come sit closer, let the whole day leave. I don't need your full attention, I just want a little room where the noise can't stop between us, and I can get back next to you. Come sit closer, that's enough for me tonight. No fixing, no explaining, just shoulder next to mine. Come sit closer, we'll let everything else wait. You put your phone face down like you finally heard yourself. Said I've been somewhere else all day and I don't know how to turn it off. I said you don't need a switch, you don't have to get there fast. Sometimes coming back to someone takes a minute after that. You leaned into me and breathed out like your body got the message first. Then you asked me how my day was and actually listened to every word. That was all I wanted, not some perfect night we planned, just to feel like we're together instead of sharing the same couch. Closer, just a little closer, nothing difficult. Closer, that's all, that's all. Later we made something simple and ate straight from the pen. You told me why your boss was angry, I told you why I couldn't stand the way my friend keeps dating the exact same person every year. You laugh for the first time like you were finally really here. I don't mind the busy version, I don't mind when you're worn down. I don't need you entertaining every time I come around. I just like knowing we can find our way back without a fight. Sometimes love looks very quiet and still feels exactly right. If tomorrow does it again, if the whole world wants a piece, you can walk through my door and not bring anything but you. No better move, no perfect words, no reason to apologize. Just find me, take the seat and let your hand fall into mine. Come sit closer, you don't have to say a thing. Come sit closer, let the whole day leave. I don't need your full attention, I just want a little room where the noise can't stop between us, and I can get back next to you. Sit closer, that's enough for me tonight. No fixing, no explaining, just shoulder next to mine. Come sit closer, we'll let everything else wait. Closer, just a little closer, nothing difficult. Closer, that's all, that's all. Phone face down, come here, that's better. Count me in if you're thinking about tomorrow. Count me in if you want a little more. I don't need to know forever, I just know I like where this has been. If you're asking whether I want you, count me in. I'm in, I'm in, you don't have to ask again. I'm in, yeah, count me in. We spent too long pretending this was somehow hard to read, when you're the first one that I call, and I'm the place you wanna be. Everybody saw it coming, maybe we were last to know. Now that we stopped overthinking, I don't wanna take it slow just for show. Not rushing into promises, not picking out a future plan. I'm only saying when you reach for me, I wanna reach right back. You make the simple stuff exciting, you make the loud days feel less loud. And if you're wondering where I stand, I'm standing with you now. You asked what if this gets serious, I said maybe that'd be fine. You said what if we get scared, I said we probably will sometimes. Nothing good comes guaranteed, that's not really how this works, but I'd rather try something honest than avoid it so it never hurts. He laughed and said that's terrifying, I said yeah, a little bit. Then you kissed me in the middle of whatever speech you had left. I forgot the point completely, you said I think that was the point. Maybe confidence is easier when somebody makes the same choice. Count me in if you're thinking about tomorrow. Count me in if you want a little more. I don't yeah, count me in. I like waking up and knowing I can tell you anything. I like meeting all your people and how naturally I fit. I like that we're not trying to turn this into something grand. We're just showing up consistently and letting good things expand. Maybe that's the real excitement, not the chase, not being unsure. Maybe knowing someone's choosing you can make you want them even more. I don't miss the mixed signals, I don't miss the guessing game. Give me someone who says what they feel, then acts like they meant what they say. So if you want Sunday morning, Tuesday dinner, random calls. If you want bad jokes, long talks, doing nothing much at all. If you want the real me, not the polished version, then you already know my answer. Before you even ask it, count me in for the good and the uncertain. Count me in, we can learn it as we go. I don't need to know forever, I just know I'm done pretending. If you're asking whether I want this, count me in. I'm in, I'm in. You don't have to ask again. I'm in, yeah, count me in. I'm in, no complicated answer. I'm in. You said, really? I said, again, count me in.
I didn't mean to stay this long. I had somewhere else to be. Then you started telling that story and pulled another laugh from me. You make talking feeling complicated, like I don't have to choose my words. I can say the first thing I'm thinking, and somehow you always get it first. You don't try to be impressive, that's probably what I like. You show up looking comfortable and make the whole room feel alright. I thought attraction had a feel like losing balance for a while. Then you came along and made it feel a lot more like a smile. You remember little details I forgot I ever shared, like how I hate being too early but somehow hate being late. You know when I'm pretending that something doesn't bother me, but you never turn it into some dramatic therapy. You just ask you good and wait there. If I say not really, no, there's something very attractive about somebody letting things unfold. No guessing what you're thinking, no wondering where you went. You keep making simple moments feel like time well spent. You're easy to like, that's getting dangerous. Easy to like a little too much. No complicated reason, no big surprise. You're just easy to like. I like how easy this is. No chasing, no pretending. I like how every conversation feels good without performing. Maybe I don't need a spark that burns the whole thing down. Maybe I just need somebody I keep wanting around. I like how easy this is and how easy you are to miss, even when it's only been a couple hours since we talked. I wasn't looking for a feeling I had to analyze. Then you made it easy, easy to like. You asked me what I'm doing next Saturday around 2. I said probably something boring. You said perfect, I'll join you. I like that kind of invitation, no pressure underneath, just another ordinary day you'd rather spend with me. I used to think romance needed something bigger to begin. Now I'm starting to believe it can happen quietly like this. One more coffee, one more joke, one more walk before goodbye. And somewhere in the middle you get very hard not to like. I don't need to rush it, I don't need to slow it down, I don't need to turn no complicated reason, no big surprise, you're just easy to like. I like how easy this is, no chasing, no pretending. I like how every conversation feels good without performing. Maybe I don't need a spark that burns the whole thing down. Maybe I just need somebody I keep wanting around. I like how easy this is and how easy you are to miss, even when it's only been a couple hours since we talked. I wasn't looking for a feeling I had to analyze. Then you made it easy, easy to like. Saturday at 2, yeah, I'll be there. You make it easy, I'll see you then. I ran into you on Thursday. Of all the people, of all the places, you looked different for a second than exactly how I remembered. You said, wow, it's been a minute. I said, yeah, a little more than that. Then we both laughed at the understatement, like the past could hear us talking back. You asked how my brother's doing. I remembered your new job. It's funny what the brain keeps holding after everything has stopped. There was no dramatic silence, no reason to look away. Just two people who once knew everything, trying out each other's names. You said you had about an hour. I said I wasn't in a rush. So one coffee turned to two, and two somehow turned into lunch. We talked around the old stuff first, friends, apartments, who moved where. Then you said, do you ever think about how weird we ended there? I could've made a joke about it, that's what I used to always do. Instead I said sometimes, yeah, and you said me too. That was all, but something changed. The room got quieter in my head, not because I wanted history back, just because we finally said it. Funny timing, you show up when I stopped expecting it. Funny timing, now the past feels less unfinished. I don't know what this is, and I don't need to decide, but of all the days to see you again, funny timing, right? You told me what you learned since then. I told you where I got things wrong. Neither one of us was trying to make the other one the cause. We were younger, we were stubborn, we were both a little scared, and somehow being honest now made the old weight disappear. Then you checked the time and smiled, said I really should get going. I felt something small and unexpected, not regret, but maybe knowing that if we never met again, I'd still be glad for that afternoon. But when you asked if I still had your number, I said I think I do. No big plan, no big promise, just don't make it years this time. Send a message if you mean it, I'll probably reply. We texted later that same evening, good seeing you today. I stared at it for half a minute, then wrote, yeah, same. No heart, no hidden meaning, no attempt to make it more. Still I left my phone beside me, like I might hear from you once more. Maybe some doors stay closed, maybe some just need new hinges. Maybe we don't need to name every feeling when it visits. I don't wanna force a story just because we shared one then, but I wouldn't mind another coffee if you wanna talk again. Funny timing, you show up when I stopped expecting it. Funny timing, now the past feels less unfinished.
If we're different, maybe that's good. If we're careful, maybe we should. If we're curious, that's enough. We don't owe the past another round of us. But we can talk, we can see who you are, who I became. Nothing heavy, nothing strange. Just two people trying again in a different way. Funny timing. You show up when I stopped expecting it. Stopped expecting it. Funny timing. And somehow nothing feels dramatic. Maybe this is only closure. Maybe it's a second try. Either way, I'm glad I saw you. Funny timing, right? Send a message if